And we are now live here at the Tribal League Contest, the King. And we are your casters here, Excelsior and Biku. Yeah, Biku, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I'm excited. Last week was insane, and I hope we get the same type of shenanigans
Hmm.
this week as well. So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
doing great. And yourself?
Yeah, I'm actually a bit surprised it's still New Year at your background right now. A bit smoky because of all the fireworks that has happened over at 2025. And of course, yeah, I mean, dude, you're the first, how do I say this, the first VTuber that I'm going to be co-casting with today, so that's something new that we're going to be having for 2025.
Awesome.
And
And
yeah.
honestly, this is the first time we've actually ever shared the stage. So like, it
Yeah.
was about time. It was gonna happen. But I'm glad
Yeah.
it's actually from the origins of how we even got started on Web3, which is freaking Axie and
Yeah.
freaking Infinity, dude.
Yeah, dude, Axie Infinity has been has they're like, I mean, I have the shirt that Jiho and Trong signed. It says Axie is the next Axie, or like something that like that, and my wife washed it, so we retraced it though, so it's
Axie
okay.
Axie is the next Axie. We can everything goes back from the beginning.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's right.
here we are right now,
Yeah.
and yeah, tribally contest the king. So I'm interested to see on how the king will play out this
Hmm.
week once again. Last week it was actually pretty insane. It was
Yeah.
1-1
Hmm.
on all the games. It
Oh
would
wow.
Yeah, it was always tied because how it worked was like there's a specific pool that two players are fighting for,
Hmm.
so it's one guy. So it's one guy fighting like six or seven people,
Yeah.
and then there's like $30 or $40 that, and every time they win, it's a best of two games, only two games. Not and for per win that
Hmm.
they get a part of the pool. So if you
Oh.
win twice, you get $40. If you win once, you get $20, and
Hmm.
whoever wins gets it. It
Yeah.
was 1-1 on both, and
Hmm.
you would think that, hey, maybe they chatted each other that they're gonna lose on purpose. No, there's no shot because
Hmm.
it was way too real. We saw all the draws, and it was just insane how good both players played, and the interesting builds that came out that time too, like
Yeah.
triple plant.
Dude, I'm gonna be excited, of course, to see what they're gonna be bringing out. And we've seen the different season qualifier, or rather, season endings from the different Axie Infinity tournaments for Axie Infinity, as well. And they bring a lot of different stuff. And if it's gonna be as exciting as you said as the previous week, yeah, I'm gonna be definitely gonna be having to entertain our viewers here at Tribally. I'm having difficulty saying contest the king or contest the king, the king's contest or whatnot. But yeah, and for those of you guys who are wondering what is the format for today, it's going to be qualifiers. We're going to be having 8 players with a double elimination, best of one, right? So that's going to be like just one game between all of the players, and we have a 9 axis pool, and of course the upper bracket finalist will be able to ban one axis from the opponent's pool. Therefore, they're going to be left with 8 axes in the best of three finals. And the top two will be advancing to the main event, which is going to be tomorrow. And that's wherein we'll find the king. This reminds me, Biko, that this somewhat is like fighting boss battle, and the boss battle just like gets to drop some loots for
Mhm.
every win, right?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
And yeah, and coming into this tournament, so we got a lot of hard hitters. And also, don't forget, you can go to tribally.games to bet
Hmm.
on each and every one
Yeah.
of these games. So if you are subscribed to the battle pass, you get 3 free bets, and you can win some tribal token right
Hmm.
off the bat. Or on base, you can also bet your USDC. So go ahead and go on
Right.
to tribally.games. Alrighty. So if you're
Yeah.
not there right now, you can actually go there, be part of the actual tournament, because how you bet and how you do. And if you're really knowledgeable in Axie, why don't you test that knowledge out, see what they've got going on with their
Hmm.
teams and their past plays, and win yourself some tribal, win yourself some USDC.
That's right. That's right. You can also just check it out over at the challenges portion of the Tribally, and just check out which ones are going to be going for each match. Right. We have a different number of schedules, and if you want to see, of course, who is going to be playing for today, we have the brackets ready for our players. And here we go. For the brackets, we're going to be having Tormen versus Sikatuna, Blazing Evil versus Sake, which is rice wine, of course, Avalon, and versus 3D, and Axie GG versus Esning. Personally, I don't know any of these guys, which is good because we're having more challengers. There's a lot of Axie players, and these guys are up for it to challenge the king tomorrow. Biku, do you know any one of these guys?
Oh yeah, I saw some of them from last week. I know Sake very, very well.
Mm-hmm.
Axie GG, I'm guessing. Not really sure who that is
Yeah.
actually, but Sake, yeah, definitely. I saw him also last week. I think Sake was the one that brought out the triple plant and ended up
Oh,
winning,
wow.
which was funny, if I'm
Mm-hmm.
not mistaken. So yeah, I'm not sure,
Mm-hmm.
but right off the bat, first place to sixth place, you automatically get $10 in tribal. So
Yeah.
if you lose twice in the beginning with no wins, that's sad to say, you get to go home with experience.
Yep. And you get to have some tribal, which is also okay if you do get to get those wins. And as well, it's if you get the tribal, might as well stake it, right? That's what I would do if I get some tribal. I would be able to get some more rewards from tribally.games and have some benefits as well, including some free bets. I remember there's a tier as to how many tribal that you stake. So if you reach that certain tier, you have different benefits as well. So this is going to be exciting because Axie Infinity Classic has come back over the past year and has been thriving. And I want to see if the players will give us a show like a Triple Plant. I really want to see that one. I haven't seen a lot of beasts though. So yeah, hopefully anyone wants to bring in the entertainment, maybe a beast just to lose. I don't know, Biku. What do you want to see?
Oh well, honestly, I just want to see anything that's not the norm. So I've
Yeah,
seen enough of the teal shell meta from last week. I've seen enough of the aquas with the spiky wing.
yeah.
Let's see if they got something new to the table to bring. There
Mhm,
was one guy that actually thought about bringing the jumping lasso on the original
mhm,
jumping lasso
mhm,
jumping poison comp. But what the problem is for last week, if we are on the contest the king, not the qualifiers, the actual contest the king, where they're all fighting the king. I think it was. I'm not sure. It was. I think it was Sunseen that
yeah.
brought the triple poison comp. But the problem was one
Mhm,
of his poisons got banned, so it literally nullified the entire
mhm,
comp. So there was no point in playing it. So he was stuck playing the other one. So there is an entire pool, I believe, of 6 to 9 axes that they can choose from, and they get to ban axes throughout the tournament, depending if you're allowed to do so or not. I think they get to ban one on each side, and tomorrow
mhm,
whoever wins the qualifiers gets to automatically ban one. And every time the king loses a game on a
mhm,
match, one of his axes gets banned. So at the end of the tournament, he had like half of his Axie pool out of 12 already banned. So it
mhm.
made it more difficult for them to win.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, if you find that king in the armor of the opponent, like that's gonna be one of the ways to counter, your opponent. So, yeah, that's gonna be exciting. And I think according to the schedule, of course, let me see over at the battles or the challenges. Wait, yeah, and gamer battles. We're looking at the first match. What is it? Blazing Evil versus Sake. Wait,
Do we see
the
the
old,
bracket once
yeah, the
again?
first one
And
is
let's see.
the first one is already going, right?
I believe so. I think we're just waiting for the replay to come out. So it is Torment versus Sikatuna. Oh,
Oh yeah,
Torment. I
there you
also
go.
remember Torment.
Torment
Torment was
versus
also there last
Sikatuna.
week.
All right, okay. Somebody over at chat said Eggy E4E said, "Is that Uncle Roger?" No, this. I only wish I could
Uncle,
be
well,
as.
you're wearing a orange
It's I
shirt.
could only wish that I am as handsome as Uncle Roger, and I would say nephew. No, I can't
Apo.
copy his accent properly. But I know the accent. But yeah, I would not do it justice. Maybe when I perfect it. But this is the what do you call this? The limited edition Axie shirt that we got from Bayanihan when they
Oh,
visited
dang,
last
dang.
year, right? So yeah.
I think I printed myself out one because those are actually available. You can print out your own Axie merch, and
Mhm,
also, yeah,
mhm.
maybe you don't have to be like Uncle Roger. You can be the Filipino Uncle Roger, Tito Roger. You know, Tito Roger, my
Dito,
apos.
dito. So no, no, yeah, yeah. We can probably set it up. Let's make that a thing. Yeah, but looking at the Axie pool from Torment and Sikatuna, wait. It's kind of blurry for me, but I'm trying to make out what they are. But we see some dusts here with the cattail.
Mhm.
I'm seeing some poison builds. Not an incomplete lunge build, so to speak, from Torment, and the hair dagger, balloon, eggshell, and looks like a hungry bird or peacemaker from Torment's side. And from Sikatuna, you can see a sea of mechs, or rather, two mechs over at the top right. I'm not sure if that's a mech or an
I think it's just the
aqua.
gray aqua.
Yeah,
I
it's a
don't
gray
think it makes
aqua.
sense to play an aqua like that, but yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
he does have a third eye team. He has a
yeah,
parasite team on that side, and for Torment, he is rocking the Indes
hmm
bird.
yeah,
I believe is what that's called. Yep.
yeah.
So it's
It-
in this bird. So Torment, not so much in the meta side. The only meta axie that I do see is the. Oh wait, that's not even meta actually. I wouldn't say that would be meta. I
no,
was looking at the aqua with the what's
La-
that called? What's it
pupae.
called in the
Is it
back?
the larva?
No, not the larva. Not the one with the larva. The one with
Cattail
the
slab.
cattail. Yeah, the
Yeah.
cattail aqua. I guess I would serve as the front line, and this
hmm
main source of damage could just be the Indes bird,
hmm
and of course to divert the damage. And yeah, if they were playing the ant as well, they could
hmm
just squeeze through the front line, go into the back line or mid line if they choose to do so. And Sikatuna has more has a bit more meta on his roster,
hmm
especially with the backdoor Dawn.
Yeah. And this is gonna be an interesting matchup because I'm seeing a dual blade again from that mech from Sikatuna, and that there is a an interesting placement of that plant with the carrot and the pumpkin. It looks like it's gonna be useful against aquas for sure, but I don't know, man. You can the best tanks have always had some kind of draw mechanic or at least survivability. And those three plans right there over at the bottom look interesting in terms of having the discard, like a third eye or the parasite right there from two of his axes. And there's one Dawn that looks like it it's kind of slowed down because there's a rosa on the ears, so it's not going to be as fast as you want, but it can do the job for this specific challenge. So I'm thinking that this dawn that they have over at the right side, the second row, will be possibly the damage dealer that's going to be having midline, possibly another aqua or one of the aquas, and frontline probably the cattail with the parasite. So yeah, it's all up to them. Best of one, guys, for this qualifier portion, and we're gonna be having a bunch of matches from our players. And for those of you who are watching, you can like join in on the action, go in on Games and place your bet on which one is gonna be winning between these two. Will it be Sikatuna or wait? Yeah,
Torment.
Tormen. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I'm looking at
Sikatuna or
looking.
Torment.
Sikatuna.
All
Like
right. They should
yeah.
be already be playing their thing. There's a bit of a delay before the spectator mode is going to be up and available for us to check out the
hmm
plays that they are going to be making. So, yeah, while that's happening, don't forget to place your wagers on tribally.games. Or
Yeah.
if you're on Twitch, if you're forgetting the link, just type in exclamation point challenge and it'll
Mhm.
pop up the link. Yep, there it
There you
is.
go.
Let's do it right
Challenge.
now. Miro Pals is also on the chat, also one of the people that did fought the king last week and won 1-1 as well. Like I said, got everybody tied against the king. And
Yeah.
not because the king wasn't trying, I think it's because everybody there was just a hard hitting gamer. And honestly,
Mhm.
like you said, like we don't know any of these players, but they play extremely well.
Hmm.
just for being randos out on the internet. But I think most of them are from the tribally community. And yeah, they got a lot of really good players in the tribally community. Just because you're not popular or just because you're not like a known name doesn't mean you're not good at Axie. I think we saw that a lot last year and last year, especially with the tournaments being hosted by anybody and everybody. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, so
Yeah.
let's see if we can make somebody a superstar in this stream alone. Oh,
Hmm.
Mito Pals. So yeah, Mito Pals actually one of the highest bet placers with a lot of winnings in the challenges area and the tribally site. You can see how much he's won. He's won around $20, I think, and he's first
Whoa.
place when it comes to placing bets. So he knows his stuff.
Yeah. Yep. 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 And there was one time where I casted with Chief, and he was like betting blind, right? He didn't know some of the the players. So like, I'm just gonna put some two USDC here on this player and hope he wins. And I just it's another game, right? So I showed him the leaderboard, and he was way off in terms of the players. It's sometimes you get those hits, and sometimes you don't get them, but you learn from like previous experiences. And yeah, I like it that you pointed out that the gamer battle, right? Leaderboard is already up over at the top left, and I'm looking at this as well. I like the part that Tribally keeps on evolving the UI, and you can see the stream already on the Tribally.games website, and you are able to see like all the things. Like there's a lot of things going on. Of course, you would see all the action in just one website, and we're starting the game right now. Let's go, guys! And guys, this is going to be an interesting matchup because over at the right, we see the triple from Sikatuna, triple discard. And over at the left, I'm thinking it's more of the damage potential that's going to be coming from the mech. So, yeah. What do you
Yeah.
think, Biko?
Oh, okay, yeah, a lot of damage is coming from that, and also, oh my god, that's 4 cards into the hands of Sikatuna. That's gonna be a bit painful, but also he does get the kill on the front line. He literally went all in, but with only 3 cards remaining in his hand and the potential to actually lose it because of a ton of parasites. Yeah, a lot of third glances, a lot of cards being gone, but of course a lot of draws as well in return because he did play that cattail.
Yeah. That's what I was saying a while ago. Like that the cattail slap important, really important to get that out of the way so that you will be able to draw. And that tank survives quite a bit of damage, bringing it down to low health. And look at the next round of draw. So like, okay, we're gonna be seeing that front line get destroyed, and the heroic reward gonna be getting you to draw the card again. Double bind dagger into a chomp, which makes it into stun, and we're gonna be it's gonna be missing, or rather, it's gonna be missing his first attack, or you're gonna be getting pure damage over that armor for the first attack. There you go. Oh,
Yeah,
missing the first. Yeah, nice order.
yep, he does get the first hit, sacrificing that tail slap extra
Mhm.
energy. But at the end of it all, he doesn't gain energy here, but he does
Mm.
deal all the damage for
Boom.
free. And now this might be where it becomes a little difficult
Hmm.
for Sikatuna.
Hmm.
Just because, yeah, he doesn't have any other axes around him, and he can
Mm.
only reflect. Okay, so now it is a 1v1.
Yeah.
He can only reflect physical abilities. So he's just getting all the physical abilities out of the way, and he does still have the
Hmm.
hair
Hmm.
card. So he still
Yeah.
has hairs in his chest that
Yeah.
that he can release.
Here we go. Hair dagger and the Goda, of course, acrobat
Oh, is this
and
enough?
heroic
It's
award. Yes,
enough.
it's enough, man. It is, and that win is gonna be going to tormenting his opponent Sikatuna with that damage output that's gonna be coming from that mech. And we got our first win for the challenges. And here at Contest the King, so he's gonna be getting some like he's gonna be moving forward, right, over at the upper bracket. So yeah, congratulations to Tormin. Let's see if they will be continuing the win streak, Biku.
All right. Yep. Congratulations, Torment. Moving up once again. Let's see if you can get to the qualifiers this time around so you can challenge the king tomorrow. But he has now automatically solidified his $10 worth of tribal. Just win
Hmm.
once and you're already solidifying it moving forward. But on the other hand, his opponent needs to at least win once as well. If he loses the next one, then yeah, you, like I said, you get to go home with experience.
Hmm.
All right. So coming into the next bracket, I believe it is going to be Sake and Axie GG, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. No, no, sorry. It's Blazing Evil versus Sake Sake.
Yep, Blazing Emo versus Sake Sake Sake. Let's go. And maybe I'm kind of, I kind of how to say this. I'm kind of interested, or rather, I'm making a caster prediction now that Sake 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 probably loves sake. What do you think, man?
Dude, you, I want you to understand that I made the same prediction last week
Mhm.
just because I also love sake. I was so devastated when he lost because I was
Mm,
betting on that as well.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I was expecting, like, you wouldn't expect sake to be smooth. Sake is so smooth, right? And then you get hit because it's kind of that kind of liquor that you don't expect to hit so hard.
Oh
And
yeah, yeah.
I was like thinking that would be the persona that Sake 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 is going to be bringing to this tournament, right? So I don't know, man. So let's see. Let's see. Of course, their Axie pools right now. We have here Blazing Evil bringing this pool of kind of there's some more evolved portions right there, especially for that Aqua. What is that? Is that a
Yes. Yes, it's an evolved
Shiba
Shiba.
beast?
Yes.
Yep, that's a beast. Okay, yes. Yes, somebody's bringing beast. Okay, I hope they bring that. And there's the last one, glass cannon that I've used in some of the Axie Classic matches that I've been playing. Also the draw tanks and anemones. I wonder why they are here. Do they have any value, Biko? The anemones over at
Maybe we
yep.
could see maybe a classic cheese bill that was around in the past.
Hmm.
Maybe it still holds up today with the bird double anemone.
Yes,
You could
yes.
go for the double talk bird double anemone or
Hmm.
the other bird that has the I think it's I'm not, omnivore or I think it's the one with the deals more damage to bugs because it has been meta so far. The meta axie that I'm talking about is the one that Sake has, which is the bug with the mosquito, the third glance, the sticky goo, and the of course the cottontail, the midline, sometimes the back, sometimes the front line. But it looks like they're not going to be playing any metas here. It is going to be the double plant
Ooh.
coming from Blaze.
Yeah, double plant plus that branch aqua right there over at the mid. And you can see the double dusks, and it's going to be a triple launch team that's going to be coming from Sake Sake Sake. So there's going to be a lot of damage output, but that front line is in danger of being destroyed with that
Mm.
critical hit. Oh, yes. That
Oh my
looks
goodness! And
good.
that's two cards.
Oh, man. Oh,
Hey,
man.
at least he gets the draw value. Maybe I'm hoping for him right now. He does still have 5 energy in his
Dude,
sleeve that he can unleash at any time. Um,
round
and
two.
going second from this Aqua might be a bit difficult for him, but he does
Mm.
no, he doesn't really get to take any no anything from here. He doesn't have any cards
Oh.
on that Aqua to actually deal any significant damage. But with this Kotaro value, I think it might just play a bit difficult for Sake with that
Mhm.
really rough early game. But I think there's a lot of potential to come back.
Yeah, definitely a lot of potential to come back with this next turn, and falling short of the damage right there to destroy that midline Dusk. And this is actually ramping up the damage though from that God Reptile. Like you have double Kotaro to generate some energy if you do need it, but he already has 5 energy to work with. So this is going to be destroying that Aqua quite soon with that kind of setup that he did with the Fragile. So yeah, this is going to be a lot of damage. I'm expecting that Aqua is going to be destroyed, and it's going to be a plant versus reptile matchup.
Yeah, but at the end of it all, though, the problem here is that so it is kind of like a semi-reflectile. It can't reflect range attacks, but the good part is, for Sake, is that all of Blaze's cards are all physical damage.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe he's just gonna be playing this out until the uh what do you call that again? The moon,
Yeah, Blood Moon.
blood moon.
Blood Moon.
Once the blood moon is out,
Yeah.
he might just end up playing it out. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. And that Kotaro was not going to be having so much value for that reptile, but it's going to be having so more value from that plant because that reptile is faster than the plant, and you can see the double bulwark is going to be right here. Double Kotaro, it's not going to be going through that armor. So again, you may be right. We are nearing the Blood Moon, and looking at this in terms of damage output from both of these guys, it's cutting it close. It's cutting it close, definitely.
Yeah, it's getting close. I think he's just trying to get him as low as possible with the double bulwark,
Mm-hmm.
and then go all in with his own damage,
Mm-hmm.
along with the activated tiny dino, since it's been past round 5 for like 4
Mm-hmm.
rounds ago. And yeah, here comes the Blood Moon. I think it's time to go all in. He
Oh,
can go 4 cards, literally
boom.
twice here.
Oh,
And that
wow.
might just be the nail in the
See.
coffin. He doesn't have any type of healing here,
Mm-hmm.
and he is able to play 4 cards. He
Yeah.
also does have that pumpkin, but I don't think it's gonna be and a critical. Oh, that's the nail in the coffin.
Yes, sir.
Sake moving forward. Yep, that's right. Goes in
Mm-hmm.
smooth, but one thing leads to another. You're already drunk. I call it a
Yep.
Smirnoff effect.
Yeah, dude, I was expecting Taka to be on point and on character, in character, or whatnot, because he hit hard and he was waiting for the exact right moment where he's gonna be doing it with the tiny dino, ramping up the damage, especially during the end, and nail in the coffin, as you said, with that critical. We have seen a lot of criticals over at this matchup, right? Just this matchup, I haven't seen that much criticals in like major season ender championships, right? So this is probably more criticals than what we can see over at the championships here over at the tribally challenges, tribally contest the king, and Sake is going to be moving forward, and you know, we're gonna be having more matches, guys, over at this tournament. So let's see which ones are gonna be moving forward. I want to see the brackets yet again, just to give a short recap to our viewers, Biku.
All right, all right. So yeah, if you are just coming in here right now, don't forget to place your wagers on tribally.games.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up next is Axie GG versus Easy Nyang, Easy NGG and NGG.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna assume that's what it is. But yeah, so moving into the Shadow Realm is Sikatuna and Blazing Evil. Avalon. Okay, so if you guys are seeing Avalon 23 right there, by the way, we are going to be skipping Avalon versus 3D. Avalon has automatically lost the first round, disqualified due to not showing up on time. So yeah, the betting on that, if you accidentally bet on it, it's automatically voided. So you don't lose anything, you don't win anything. Go ahead and bet on the people who are around. So coming in on round 2 as well is Torment versus Sake, for them to qualify. So yeah, this might be the first challenge for Sake because man, Torment winning that first round, that's smooth. Let's see which one's smoother. Is it going to be Sake or Torment? Yeah, let's see what he brings to the table. So 3D moving up automatically. So now we are going to be on Axie GG versus Easy and then GG. Let's go ahead and check out their Axies. And yeah, let's see how this one would go.
Yeah, and just to share with you guys, Avalon is like 3D already wins by default because Avalon is not there. So over at the lower bracket, whoever wins at the fourth round of matchup will also move straight to the next round, right? Because they're going to be facing Avalon. So yeah, that's how it works here, and we're gonna be also, and of course, the 3D is also going to be getting that 10 tribal, $10 tribal word of tribal automatically from that win, from that default win. So Yeah, if you're just watching, guys, this is Tribally Contest the King. And I just realized I'm just not wearing the Uncle Roger shirt. I'm also wearing the Tribally colors. That's why I had like, yeah, right. I was like, there was like
Oh,
some subconscious level of me that wants to wear orange. And it's like, I want to wear this orange now. I don't know why, but I want to wear this orange. And I just realized Tribally is orange of some sort, orange gradient, right?
absolutely. Oh, that make more sense
Yeah.
now. My gosh, Eggy, why
Mhm.
wasn't that your first thought? I'll never know why. But yeah, and to that, let's leave it off at that for now. We're gonna take a 5 minute break
Mhm.
before the next match. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Hey guys, we are back here at the Tribally Contest the King. We are going to be going for the fourth matchup for the day. Third matchup being streamed, and Biku just mentioned that he's just pumped up. He's just ready for the next thing that's going to be happening for the day. Of course, with the fourth match over at the upper bracket, man.
Yeah, of
Blue,
course.
yeah. Mm,
Don't we all want to see Sakisaki win it all? Or maybe Torment is going to be denying that, and Sakisaki has to go through the losers bracket just to get
mhm,
back up there. So
mhm.
yeah. By the way, guys, for those who wondering who will qualify for tomorrow, it is going to be the top two. So if they do end up being in the grand finals, one from the winners bracket, one from the losers bracket, that is going to be our finalists for tomorrow that will be joining to um, contest the king.
That's right. And I'm looking at their player names. It's Monkey D. Luffy versus Easy Easy Long Easy Easy Long Easy and
Amazing.
Easy Long Easy
Oh
and
man.
then G and I was thinking where I remember Axie GG. Axie GG was the one of the guilds before Axie.gg, right?
Yeah, before tribally, I believe, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
No, it's Axie.tech for Tribally.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, I get it all mixed up.
It's a different it's a different guild, one of the competitive guilds, and XCGG is probably like emulating that kind of a guild presence right here. And looking at the pools that they have, XCGG has that jumping dusk and the god bug, man, and that teal shell. It looks like more of a tournament meta ready
Hmm.
box that he has right here, as well as Easy and NGG, bringing that buzzing wind, koi, and even pliers, risky fish, aqua on his side. And if you have to go number two, it's already right here over at Easy and NGG. He has brought the poo. I wonder how that will work. Nico.
He has brought the poo. Oh my god. Okay, I think last week we called him Mr. Poopy Butthole, me and
Yeah.
Chico. Yeah, and he
Yeah.
got banned. Every time we see that, it always it got banned automatically. I think
Mhm.
on the third round. So we were so upset. So yeah, looking at this, it seems like a bit more of a Axie GG does have that teal shell Dawn,
Mhm.
and so does Easy. So we might be seeing somewhat of a mirror match, but the problem here for Axie GG is that he does not tech in the spiky wing comp that is missing from Axie GG's roster. So if ever he does decide to play anything like the God Bug or the Dawn with the teal shell, the spiky wing might just be the bane of your existence from
Mhm.
here on. So yeah, you might want to go for something more of an assassin type rather than going for something with armor, because that literally just neuters your entire comp. But we'll see.
Yeah. Talking about neutering the opponent, right? I want to say this. Easy NNGG puts the poo in Axie pool. That's
The
right. Let's go. He
Axie
puts
poo.
the he puts the poo in price pool. Let's go.
Oh my goodness! All
Let's
right,
go.
all right, all right. We're
All
getting
right, all
on the
right.
dad jokes now, but you
Let's
are a dad, so.
yeah.
So
You're gonna yeah, I mean, just getting one win and getting $10 worth of tribal is actually in itself a kind of a feat, because this is kind of a practice for those of you guys who are like want to go into the seasonal championships. Seasonal championships, for those of you who don't know, top of the leaderboard, and also there's some qualifiers that you can go into to get to the top 16. It's there, you need a lot of practice, you need a lot of you put in a lot of hours. And these guys, this specific matchup looks they're partially tournament ready. So yeah, let's see if they will be able. We will see these names in the season championships. I don't know, man. Hopefully, this is kind of a springboard or maybe a practice ground, and while also getting primal in the process, which is actually good. It's a win-win situation for these guys.
oh yeah, okay. So it turns out Axie GG is Pratap, and Easy and GG is Heavy. So both are returning players from last week. So let's see which one wins this. Because yeah, after seeing them for the first time, I'm glad that I get to see them again. I don't know why they're not repping their names from
Mhm,
before.
mhm,
Guys, decide on a name already. Because the moment one name gets famous and you change names again, dude,
mhm.
what are you
Dude,
doing?
dude, how do you know that what do you call this name? Easy and then GG is heavy.
Oh, one of our really nicest producers, Mignones, let us know in the
Oh,
chat. Yep,
okay.
that's right. Oh
Oh,
my
I
God, double Dawn
heavy.
plant.
Okay, there you
Oh
go.
my goodness, look at this comp.
Oh wow.
Dawns are making a comeback. Remember when they were just garbage?
Oh wait, what? Dawn with plant parts. Okay. Um, it from what it looks like, these guys know the matchup that they're going into. Like they're seeing, we're seeing like kind of a mirror right here, and whoever gets to that part wherein you get all the damage portions from your dawn, and you get to execute that, like that kind of devastating backdoor play, wherein you use the eggshell and you use the blackmail to transfer that aroma. And that will be the play that they're going to be waiting for. And while they're waiting for that, of course, I'm banking on the possibility that that cattail slap plant will be getting most of the cards that they need. So it's possible that Easy and then GG will be getting that backdoor play earlier than the other.
Oh yeah, but it looks like the front line is gonna be bursted down
There you go.
first. Oh my goodness. Stays alive with 7 health. Whoever gets the combo, and it looks like it is going to be Pratap that will be getting his backdoor combo first. And now, okay, they both get the combo first, and yeah. So this is just gonna be gone for the Don. Don is gone. Is he? No,
Yeah.
he's not. He still
Oh,
gets the
oh,
kill.
oh.
Gets one kill off of him, and it looks like he didn't execute the combo well enough. He ended
Yeah.
up using a pigeon post to transfer the aroma.
Oh.
Okay, that was such a good play. If he didn't stay alive there, he lacked a ton of damage. That's literally by 10. That could have been gone for that backline, and it's
Yeah.
not looking really well for Pratap at the moment just because of that misplay.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, Pratap is on the right, Heavy is on the left, and 10 HP. What happened there? Like, is it like a problem in terms of the order of the play or choices? Because you already had, I think, the eggshell, right?
Yeah, he definitely lacked the cards there, and it looks like he's going to be baiting all of these cards
Mm-hmm.
onto the backline Dawn. So,
Oh,
regardless, he is still going to be using 2 energy just for that.
yeah.
The double deep sea core. Oh my goodness, that is a ton of
Oh,
damage, and that is why you play
260.
Pumpkin. Because if you combo that with a Pumpkin, the Teal Shell will amplify your damage based on the armor that you have at the beginning of the round.
Yeah, you have to play that pumpkin and get some damage, and then you can see here the front line is destroyed, and we can see Pratap is going to be getting that advantage. You have a 2v1, dude, and also the possibility of redirecting damage towards your backline. And yeah, that's going to be it, man. This is going to be it, right? You have and a chance to bring up all the damage. Oh, look, and also you can see Heavy is ramping up his very own pool of cards. Now, with the double Cottontail play, he may as well get the double pumpkin, and he does. Let's see how much damage this does.
Well, it's not going to deal a lot. He just went for the Oktoberfest healing for the front line. So why this might look bad for Heavy just because it's a 2v1, but why this looks better for him is because it amplifies majority of the cards to his side instead.
Hmm.
But having a slower Axie for the side of Pratap might just be more of a might just make this a bit more difficult for him to actually make a comeback. He is going to
Hmm.
deal damage here, but it will just be healed up by that swallow card.
Yep. Yep. This is one of the ways to get to that advantage. But I'm looking at the cards of Heavy, and it looks like he will be able to get more life gain. And from what it looks like, Pratap is lacking the cards right now. Let's see what he draws, and it all depends on the draws. And there's not enough.
Oh my
Oh, ho,
goodness. And
ho.
there it is. Like
Yep.
we said, like it's clockwork.
Mm-hmm.
So his biggest problem and his biggest challenge here is trying to get the right cards at the right time. Here's the
Yeah.
double teal shell with the Oktoberfest. He is definitely going to be dealing more
Oh,
damage, but he did not draw the catfish, so he's not going to be healing up anytime soon. And
yeah.
there it is, 140 damage from the Blood
Yep.
Moon, and heavy goes heavy with the damage. Moving on to the next round.
That's a heavy play right there with the 1v2 and even getting that win, even though they were at a disadvantage. And it comes down to the patience of Heavy right there against Prata. Prata was just like baiting Heavy time and time and again, and not even getting the place, the damage place that he was expecting to go in and deal that towards the back. It went like successful over at one point, but I think if Prata was able to wait for the cards that he needed to bring out a burst damage coming from the Dawn, and then burst damage coming from the midline Dawn with the teal shell, he would have gotten that win. But yeah, kudos to Heavy for getting that clutch win in a 1v2 situation and moving forward in the upper bracket. So let's see again a short recap of the bracket as to what is happening in the Tribal League Contest, the King qualifiers. Let's see it, Biku.
All right. So yeah, so I think we're gonna be moving forward with the losers round first. So we've got Sikatuna versus Blazing Evil, then Avalon 23 versus Pratap. I'm not sure if Avalon already showed up for this one because I guess he still has a chance because he's still on the bracket. And then moving on to round two, we've got Torment versus Sake Sake and 3D. We haven't seen him play yet, but let's see how it goes versus Heavy coming into this round two of this tournament. So losers round one and winners round two coming up next. So who do we
Yeah.
have in the docket, Mr. Producer Man? And let's see what we are looking forward to. So it is going to be
Oh,
Sikatuna versus Blazing Evil.
yeah.
I think with this comp alone, I think with this with the roster check alone, we could see somewhat of an advantage on Sikatuna's side because he has more tools that can deal with what Blazing Evil has. But then again, Blazing Evil is playing that one Aqua that has just a lot of damage,
Mhm.
especially with that branch charge. Deals ensured critical damage as long as it goes in first, and it looks to be the fastest amongst all the axes that I can see here so far.
That's right. That's right. And yeah, I'm looking at the speed as well. I want to see, of course, a double anemone comp that Blazing Evil is using because it kind of brings back a nostalgia of those days when that comp actually meant that you're going to be winning. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case today because it's kind of a washed up, considering that they're a washed up comp, considering that they're aquas. So yeah,
I mean,
so
we'll
yeah,
see. We'll see. It
yeah, we'll
is
see, we'll
it
see.
is the dawn of the dawn.
Yeah,
So if you have a Dawn in your team, sometimes it's just an auto win. And seeing as
yeah.
how there's no backdooring on the side of Blazing Evil, he's just free to play this eggshell Dawn, and could just mean ribbons for him once the game starts. But yeah, I think so. Blaze is just gonna go for this mech here. Okay, so it is a mech beast with the what is that? What is that tail again? Shiba.
Shiba, yeah. It's kind of weird, right? You don't see a lot of Shiba, but looking at first, oh
Oh my
man,
goodness,
oh,
here it
so much
is.
energy. Oh,
He got the
look at
slot
that.
machine combo.
Yeah,
But all
and
that energy, but no cards, that's gonna be proving difficult for him in the future side of this game. Holding
yeah.
only 4 cards at the start of the next round might get some value off of this, but very scary to actually play. Ends up losing 2 energy right off the
Oh,
bat. So everything he's gained automatically
oh,
another crit.
what?
Okay, I guess when you play games on Tribally, you get a buff on your crits because we've been seeing
Yeah,
crits left and right. Even though it's not a Ronin, but for some reason it's still crits.
yeah. I mean, I think they're favored by Terry, right? So, like the slot machine right there, and they're getting the all the luck that they can get from this matchup here for tribally contested king. And look at this 2v2. Is it going to be still possibly a god reptile play, or not necessarily god reptile, because of course the parasite is present. But look at that, look at that, bring it
I
down
think
to
calling
95.
it a god is also a god rep kind of makes sense
Yeah.
because honestly, Indian Star is all you need for this matchup since the base
Hmm.
um only has melee attacks.
Hmm.
So yeah, it looks like he's gonna get a two energy from this. And will this
Oh
kill? I don't think so. No, it will not
no,
kill,
yeah.
and he will be dealing with
Oh,
this apple
oh,
first.
oh, nice.
So yeah, at this point of the game, you might want to just hold off on using any cards that might screw you over. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's a ton of damage already in the begin in the beginning game. And the double Indian star might just prove massive for him if ever he
Yeah.
chooses to do. Oh my god, that's a ton of damage. Will he get the kill
No,
before he dies? He
yes,
does. Oh
and
my
it's
goodness, he
he
wins
wins.
the last stand.
What?
Holy crap.
What? Look at that. That's a play right there. That's clip. That's a clippable moment,
That is a
man.
clippable moment and very
Oh,
heartbreaking. Blaze of
Axie
Blue
classic,
has gone
everyone.
off just because of a last stand. He is not going down without a fight. And then moving
Woo,
on to this bracket, that was a very quick match.
woo.
Honestly, much respect for playing a ro what did he call that again? A rimp mech, playing a
Yeah.
rimp mech, getting the full slot machine combo out. But yeah, at the end of the day, it was the last stand that won it all.
Yeah, dude. Like it's amazing that we got to see that kind of play in this tournament. Dude, tribally contest king doesn't pull the stops for these kinds of plays or these kinds of moments. And I wonder if everybody saw that. Like just clip it and just show it. Man, classic. You don't see it quite as often. This kind of clutch matches. It was very close, down to the one last stand slot that reptile had. And yeah, amazing. Classic things, doing classic things. And that was a bit early as well, like getting that critical from that plant, and it's kind of wasted in a bit. And so to speak, I feel that you know, waiting for another turn could have got. Wait, if he waited for another turn, he wouldn't have gotten the win as well from that god reptile. So yeah, that was really the perfect opportune moment to make that happen. So yeah,
All right, all right.
congratulations. Congratulations for moving forward. And that is from the double elimination, right?
That's right. That's right. So we've got two people right off the bat already
Yeah.
gone from this tournament. So yeah, maybe next week we could see some more action from Blazing. But yeah, today today might not be his day. And coming up next is gonna be one from the winners
Mhm.
bracket. It's gonna be Torment versus Sake, the one we've all been waiting for. And might be a bit one-sided because, like you said, Saki has more of a pimped out meta team on his
Mhm.
side with the God Bug and also the Dawn, along with the Teal Shell as well. He doesn't even
Mhm.
have Spiky Wing to mitigate some of that armor from the damage of the Teal Shell, so it might prove
Mhm.
difficult for him. But who knows? He could high
Mhm.
roll.
Yeah, definitely can get that high role play. And what I'm expecting is Sake was able to bring a triple launch team a while ago. So maybe during this match, he can go for that cattail plant, mid godline bug, and then back dawn, the jumping dawn. So I don't know. Sometimes they do that, sometimes they don't. Or rather, maybe they can still go in with that spiky wing, considering that there's a lot, or rather, yeah, yeah, we have to go forgo the spiky wing because it's the dawn is probably going to be the play here. I don't know if the dawn is going to be the play here. What tournament's going to be picking? I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna be doing because he needs to um have a the midline be the carry of the team. So anyway, just thinking a bit loud because Sake has like three boxes that are actually workable with, and Torment kind of a mix. So yeah, I want to see it what he's going to be picking. Oh,
All right. Okay. I
are you
thought we were
here?
gonna go into the game. I guess it's just
Yeah,
gonna be you and me that's gonna be fighting. All right. All right. All
yeah.
right.
Do, do,
Ready.
do,
Dun,
do,
dun, dun,
do,
dun,
do,
dun.
do, 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 do.
Ah, ah.
That's it. Fantastic King. Let's go.
Uh, all right.
All
All
right.
right.
There we go. Gunlock is saying Sake raking the monies again. Yes, he does. They're raking the monies from the previous match. But the last one with Blaze and his opponent was top of the line, man. Top of the line. So yeah, looking at the matches, make sure to join in and place your wagers as to which one is going to be winning over this next match. Tormin versus, dude. I don't want to dox him, but his name is already right there over at the challenges or the gamer battles. It's Jonas Ablaza, right? Place bet, double or nothing. Yeah. All right. Right. Right.
All right, all right, all
Right.
right. So yeah,
So.
I placed my bets. Let's see if I got any winnings from any of them. Gamer battles. Looks like I won the game between Tormin versus Mr. Jonas Ablaza. All right, I'm
Mhm.
gonna go claim my free tribally. Easy money.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's that
Easy.
easy. Just know who you're betting against, or even if you don't know, maybe you're a gambler type, just like Chief, just picking the bets randomly. But yeah, let's see what you got, guys. Go to tribally.game and see for yourself how good you think you are at Axie.
Yeah, and of course also how good you think you are at gauging these players who will be winning. So it's again live now for this matchup. It's gonna be Tormin versus Sake, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, Sake. So but I think this is a kind of a fearless forecast. Sake is gonna be winning this. I'm not sure, but like I'm kind of 80% sure considering his box. But yeah, it all comes down as to how they're going to be playing their matchup. And Biku, um, uh, for uh, for everyone here who is joining or who wants to get in on the action, go to tribally.games and go to challenges. And you can see
Yep.
all the matches are going to be featured, especially the ones that are going to be moving forward. And of course, tomorrow is going to be another day wherein they're going to be facing the Axie Pro that is going to be fighting each and every one that's going to be qualified. Which pro are we talking about? Because
I'm not sure yet. I wasn't told. I
yeah.
guess it's gonna be a surprise pro, but we'll see. We'll see for sure. So
Mhm.
yeah, you're right. So Sake does have a more pimped up team, but then again, we still have Heavy on the other side. He'll
Mhm.
probably climb back up the rosters. We'll see. We'll see for sure. But who knows? Who knows? There's
Yeah.
still a lot to be done. I mean, Heavy versus I'm sorry, who did Blaze oh, who did Blaze lose against? I'm not sure. uh, these names are not
Yeah.
consistent. We need some consistency, Mr. Players, sir. The players keep changing their in-game names like this.
Yeah.
This is not okay.
Dude, like
Yeah.
I learned about like 10 years ago that you need one name for everything. Like maybe these guys are just trying to find themselves. Like they're in their moment wherein they're trying to find their identity as an Axie player.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Before Biku, my in-game name was Mr. Butterboy. So let's.
Dude, mine was before Excelsior. I think it was the band from South Park,
Mhm.
Finger Bang. Yeah, yeah, that's the band. So yeah. So that was the one of my. I changed that to Excelsior, and yeah, that was 2016 or 2015. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's when I discovered like, I have to put all these names together. I have to have like one one tag so that it doesn't mess up everything that I'm gonna be joining, and like people are not gonna know they're gonna be calling me. So yeah, let's change it.
Oh yeah,
Let's
for
make sure
sure.
you're
Or
consistent.
just making an alt account, an alt account,
Yeah,
a Smurf account, just so people don't know you, just so you could chill, not be so stressed with your main account.
yeah.
I've seen that around. I've done that as well. In some games, but yeah, well, I don't think this is the case for this one. It just really confuses the casters. I mean, it's the same players. We'll find out
Yeah.
anyway. We know your wallet address. We know who you are, so you
We
can't
know
hide.
you're on it. We know where you live.
I will find you and I will cast you into the shadow realms.
Yes. Let's go. Wait, let me see if these players are ready already. But yeah, for the players playing Axie, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be up in store for you guys, especially much more updates. AI agents are amok over at the Axie Infinity universe as well. There is delegation. There's also the already live the Axie Adoption Center, just to make sure that you guys or anyone that you're willing to get into the Axie ecosystem will be easy. Will be have an easy time to play. So yeah, make sure to onboard all or anyone that you think is going to be enjoying Axie. Right, this is going to be much easier compared to 2021, man. Right.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, let's go. Let's go. Next match.
All right, so just like we called it, so we do have the backdoor Dawn here. The moment they get the combo, it's gonna be devastating for that back line mech.
Neck.
So yeah,
Yeah.
and also at the middle side, you have to deal with a god bug. So yeah, it's not looking good right now for Tormund. So Saki might just have this in the bag. But we'll see. Maybe he can high roll the heck out
Yeah.
of this.
Yeah, dude. Like a high roll into like critical damage or whatnot. But man, we were able to predict, of course, the most optimal composition that Sake was going to play. He played a different comp, the previous one, but now this one is the most optimal comp that he needs to play, considering the matchup. And that backline mech definitely going to be destroyed once he gets all the parts. And look at that upgraded parasite, man. Like instead of a Cyclops, you have a Biclops.
Uh,
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
it does
yeah,
look weird, but then again, maybe the cucumbers are just it's just to fake you out. Those aren't the real eyes. We've seen that in the animal kingdom. We've seen butterflies that look like they have eyes, but they're not actually
yeah.
eyes. And yeah, seeing the
Mm.
Keaton jump automatically there for the Dawn might be is looking a little bit scary for that backline mech. He doesn't have a full combo just yet,
Oh,
but it looks like he just drew it. And yeah,
ooh,
we can
yep,
consider that mech automatically dead right here. But he is gonna go first. He is gonna get one card out of it before all that.
yep. He does get one card from that heroic reward, and look at this. He doesn't go for the back line. He wants to destroy the front line first, considering that that like back line is just gonna be destroyed right now. And he this is it. This is it, man. Look at that. Kind of jump into eggshell or egg bomb, and then another one, blackmail, and then egg bomb yet
Wait.
again.
Oh, okay, it's just dead.
Destroyed.
Okay, I
Destroyed.
was like, if that thing lives and he's still eggshelled, oh man, that might be bad.
Dude,
Oh, and he just
calculated. Look at
surrendered
that.
right there.
Surrender.
Okay.
Man. Look, all that all that wait for this quick match, worth it, man.
Very
Sake
very
Sake
much worth
Sake
it.
just
Like yeah, it was
yeah.
like I said, he just needed to play any meta out there. He could have played the three metas, the three horsemen. Well,
Yeah.
not really. Who would be the fourth? So yeah, we've got the teal shell. We got the teal shell Dawn. We've got the backdoor cheat and jump Dawn, and we've got the god bug. What would be the fourth horseman?
Mm. The fort? Like wait, he had like the in terms of the comps?
And maybe just an accent in general, but yeah, now looking back
Yeah,
at it, I think it should be the spiky wing aqua, perhaps.
yeah, spiking wing aqua. Yeah, with the koi. You need the koi to speed it up. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Spiky wing, risky fish, pliers, and then spiky wing. Spiky wing, risky fish, pliers, koi. Yeah, that's the one.
Yep, it looks like
That is the
that is
one.
the
Yes.
one. All right, all right. So let's look back at the bracket and where we're at and who is going to be coming up next. So let's hope we can see who would get started. So yeah,
Mhm.
Saki Saki moves up already on the semifinals, proceeding and waiting to see on who is going to be fighting 3D versus Easy and NNG. This is
Mhm.
heavy, by the way. Axie
Mhm.
GG is heavy, and then there's also Easy. So let's see how
Mhm.
easy this will be for him. And Sikatuna is already in the lower bracket waiting for his next fight. And then there's Torment and Axie GG on the bottom side as
Yeah.
well. So yeah, let's see how that one will go.
Yeah, I'm kind of predicting that Easy is gonna be the one winning here, considering that we saw the box that he was carrying a while ago. It is most similar. Like he had a similar box, but against Axie GG. So yeah, probably they're gonna be the one winning right there. And moving forward, but yeah, things can happen. Things can happen here. Over at Axie Infinity Classic, and yeah, okay. So, oh wait, no, okay, it's gonna be the different matchup that we're gonna be seeing. It's gonna be 3D versus. Oh wait, yeah, that's right, heavy. Okay, I was thinking like it's gonna be different, but it's still the same. It's gonna be 3D versus Easy and NGG. It's gonna be Zab versus Heavy, right? So 3D is Zab, Heavy is yeah,
All
that's right.
right. Yep.
Easy and then GG. Yeah,
Yep.
that's
This
right.
is very.
All right.
I'm already
Very
confused, but yeah. Okay.
very
Got it.
comprehensive. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is Zab versus Heavy. Yeah. Let's just change their names here so we don't so we can get some consistency out here.
Hmm. That's heavy, man. Let's go. Okay, so looking at the comps that they have right here. Again, as I said, heavy is the one that has the more so to speak more meta comp, and we're seeing 3D with kind of a kind of interesting comp here. Like you see the mech before, the one with the balloon, that used to be a thing at some point, and I'm still wagering that it's going to be heavy that's going to be winning this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm because not just because of the fact that heavy already won during the first match, but 3D has been like sitting over at the sidelines waiting for things to happen, right? And this is going to be their first match. So, yeah, it's going to be kind of a cold engine situation wherein easy or heavy is already warmed up and ready for action. So, yeah. What do you think, man? What do you think, Miku? Is your fearless forecast for this?
Yeah, but look at yeah, but yeah, it's like seeing as how more complete Heavy has on his comps and
Mm-hmm.
the axes that he has on his disposal.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's looking to be a one-sided matchup, but
Mm-hmm.
Zab
Yeah.
does have a Zab does have a teal shell mech. I'm sorry, I think that's a Dawn. I think that's a Dawn with the teal shell and the evolved goldfish. So
Mm-hmm.
this is also somewhat meta, and yeah, it ensures that you will always be going first. And not to mention, if you are going against an aqua, you also have the razor bite to, of
Mm-hmm.
course, to heal you back up. So even if your opponent is
Mm-hmm.
running the spiky wing, and koi, even if you do speed up, you're still in danger of actually getting attacked first, especially if he gets boosted with the speed.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. So let's see the matchup right now. Wait. Yeah. Wait. Looking at the windows. Here we go. So again, oh, they changed the name. Yay.
Perfect.
Zab versus Heavy. Okay. I was putting up some notes here. So And again, guys, so if you're gonna move forward, you're gonna be getting some prizes as well, and we're gonna be getting the top two from this. And the finalist is gonna be best of three, with the upper bracket finalist having the advantage of removing one or banning one from the opponent, or banning one axie from the opponent's composition. So you have to be winning the upper bracket. Usually, it's a one win advantage, but for this tournament, we're going to be having the advantage of having to pick which one is going to be destroyed, or which one is going to be out of the
Oh
picture.
yeah, so difficult
Yeah,
choices to be made
let's see.
on which one you think the. Oh my God, Mr. Poopy Butthole finally seeing some play.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I think Heavy just wanted to say, okay, I'm gonna be putting it at equal footing. Let's make this happen, and we're gonna be showing them a
Honestly,
show
if Chief was here right now, dude,
for this
he would
matchup.
be so happy.
can you
Of
make the
Chief.
voice of Mr. Poopy Butthole? Yeah, yeah. Oh no, of Mr. Poopy Butthole from
Ooh.
Morty, Rick and Morty.
Ooh. That's
Oh,
right, Rick. We're in Axie, Rick.
that's right. We're in Axie right now, and Heavy just brought us here. Oh
Poopy
man,
butthole. We don't
that's
screw with crypto.
and
Mr.
you know
Poopy
what?
butthole. I lost my investment.
Oh, geez, Rick. I told you not to invest in Bitcoin.
I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna do more. So like, I'm gonna. Oh man, Rick.
Morty,
Oh,
you know
gee,
you know
Rick.
how stupid you sound like
Anyway.
right now. Morty.
Morty. Oh man, Rick. I think Heavy is gonna be bringing out that. That night steal. And it's gonna be early into the game and getting that energy, man.
What are you talking about, Morty? I don't
man.
play this game. I'm a scientist, not a whatever this is. I'm not a degen, Morty.
It's hard. It's hard to maintain, man. But yeah, looking at this matchup, I think it's gonna be pretty easy for the damage that's gonna be coming from Zab, because look at this. He has a possibility to bring up the damage from Teal Shell. But the problem is, the backline Spiky Wing is going to be dealing so much damage and has a bit of survivability. So with the movie play, we can find some sort of redirection towards the mid line, right? Because if you get pooped, it's kind of a reverse aroma. You just skip one axie and target the next axie that doesn't have poop, because who wants to hit someone with poop, right? So yeah.
But yeah, so
That's
for
the
Zap to actually make this a sure win, he really needs to deal with this frontline plant. Because the moment that the frontline plant is gone, the sooner he can actually get some regeneration out of this. So even if he does bypass the front line, he still would need to deal with the Dawn, in the middle. And with that Razor Bite, yeah, it might prove to be a bit difficult using that Egg Bomb preemptively, just because figuring that he might go for a Poopy Butthole play. We'll see. But of course, the poop also makes it so that you are able to tank something. You can also use it for the shield itself, not necessarily everything for that. And that Swift Escape being used, boosting his speed on that Dawn, and with the double Razor Bite. Oh, it's just looking good right now for Zab.
Yep, definitely looking good for Zab right now, going with the 1v2. And with that play, look at this redirection towards the back. Oh my gosh.
Oh, and that's a ton of damage.
Dude.
But he does have 3 energy. So depending on his next draw will literally decide the game. The double Teal Shell is also heartbreaking, and not to mention, oh, okay, so he does have the Buzzing Wind, a Dull Grip, and double Fish Hook. Is not gonna be enough, and that's gonna be an auto win for Zab. Wow.
Yep. Ooh, wow. Okay, zabbing that win from his opponent heavy, and it's kind of weird though, man. Like you already have the axe, he's already loaded up, and you're switching it over to another one. Man, that's kind of a missed opportunity, so to speak. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what these guys are have
I would say,
or thinking of,
honestly, I
man.
would say for the side of well, for the side of heavy, he should have just went for one aqua instead of two, because it just led to it just because Razorbite only heals off of aquas, if I'm not mistaken.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I mean that was kind of a kind of a missed opportunity, so to speak. And yeah, that heavy is going to be going down towards the lower bracket,
I think he
and
already lost
yeah.
completely, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh wait,
Did he not? Oh no,
really?
wait, no, no,
Wait.
no. He's just gonna go to
Oh,
the lower bracket. Yeah, my mistake. You're
yeah,
right.
lower bracket. Yeah,
Alrighty.
yeah.
But yeah, if he didn't use Mr. Poopy Butthole, we wouldn't have that whole skit with Rick and Morty. So yeah, kudos.
Um,
Kudos to
yeah.
you. Yeah, and
He just wanted to.
with that said, we are gonna take
Yeah.
a 5-minute break for the meantime. Don't forget to place your bets on
Hmm.
Tribally.games. Take this time to get yourself some tribal tokens or some USDC back.
Hmm.
All right. I'll see you in a bit.
Let's go.
Yeah. Probably notice, probably focus, probably fast, probably lotus, probably real, probably will, probably please. Will you release the skill? Here I am, I'm back again with a Web3 tribal rap again. So it's check the time and it's tribal o'clock. Check it again and it's tribal o'clock. So wait, let me tell you, Anja, if I will help you. If I tell you it's tribal o'clock, if I tell you it's tribal, I'm not. I'm here to tell you what. Tribally B, tribally mix, tribally C, see what I see. Tribally B, tribally me, tribally C, see what I see. Bars all cold in this road that icy, holding a hope they love that we dicey, love that we dicey, doing it nicely, yeah. Yeah, hold up again, hold up the pen. Tribally blessing, tribally clean, gaming the benefits, tribally win. Greatest the elements, tribally win, yeah, yeah. On chain of summer, cause I'm on chain when I chain this summer.
And we are back here to Tribally Contest the King, and we are going to be having some more action here. You see, we saw a while ago the kind of the flop that the easy what's the name again? I forgot. Heavy wasn't able to perform during that match, but we got to see the poo actually that was played, but it's not yet the end for them from this tournament because, again, this is the qualifiers, double elimination. They still have a chance if they come back or they come from the lower brackets. So, still some chance for them. Right, Biku?
Oh yeah, plenty of chances for them, and of course, I don't believe this is going to be the last of Contest the King. We're definitely going to have more of these in the future, but if not, E4E's always got something cooking. It is esports for everyone, so this is just a taste of the esports here. So let's see what they've got cooking coming up next. So yeah,
Mhm.
the lower bracket may be bad for you, but at the end of the day,
Mhm.
play your best, get to the top. Top two still gets to go forward to Contest the King
Mhm.
tomorrow.
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 Tomorrow. We're going to. Don't for the main event. Anyway. Anyway, again, I don't know where who they're going to be fighting for against tomorrow. So yeah, it's going to be kind of a surprise for me. Which pro they're going to be bringing, but we're going to be looking at Pratap versus Tormen, and Pratap bringing that meta box that he has right now, and Tormen still is going to be having a kind of a chance with the launch team that he has, semi launch team,
Mhm.
because there's already two. You want to have one more just to have the maximum, and in terms of the mech as well, and that in this bird. I don't know if this is gonna work, but what do you think, Biku?
Honestly, it could work. It could definitely work. But yeah, Pratap's comps is a bit more stacked. The moment we do see that backdoor dawn and also the
Hmm.
teal shell build, it might prove a bit difficult. But it's still you're still able to actually high roll this and get the right cards at the right time.
Hmm.
When with Pratap, it could be it's still in the luck of the draw. But it is a bit one sided when it comes to the utility that's available to Pratap.
Hmm.
Might be holding my breath for Torment here, but yeah, it is still possible for him to move up with this.
Yeah, let's see if he'll be able to continue, or rather to move up the ladder. It's kind of a tournament ladder that we're having right now, and looking at these guys, they we see over at the left. Okay, that's gonna be, or the left is gonna be Pratap, and the right is gonna be Tormen. So, kind of a different build, but still Steel Shell and Steel Shell Dawn. Rather, also the jumping shrimp or jumping blackmail eggshell Dawn, and over at the other side, we see it's kind of a mix though. I can't put my finger on what he's playing, but damage output is going to be coming from the back.
Oh yeah, I think this might be. It looks like a throw. Not gonna lie, putting that mech at
Yeah.
the back line full knowingly that Pratap is able to go to that back line. I would have suggested like he could be using the Dusk instead. But if
Mhm.
he can go through this front and mid line, it might be possible for him to win against the Dawn, given that two of his cards are ranged and he also has the scaly spoons to, of
Mhm.
course, to reflect that damage. And right off the bat uses up everything. 2 energy to 7. He does deal a significant amount of damage to that front line, but is it going to be enough to actually win him the game? And looks like Pratap is going to be using the eggshell to prevent his plant from dying. So 2 energy is not going to be enough to actually kill that off.
That's right. Yeah, it's gonna be one down from Tormin in the back line. Right, that's kind of a ping over at the back.
Oh,
It's just cool. It's okay. But we'll see if that. Oh, he still got 2 damage. This is cool. I like
oh
it.
my goodness! So yeah,
I like
this
it.
is
I
gonna
like
be a
it.
bit more difficult now. The cheat and jump combo is
Yeah.
already visible there. and he's just going to be going for this front line instead. He's going for a front to back, full knowingly that as long as he penetrates this, he'll just end up winning it all and doesn't even get the kill on the Dawn.
Oh,
So yeah, is there a universe where
yeah.
we see him winning this? Probably not
Not.
likely.
Definitely, probably not.
Honestly, if there was a universe, it's not this one. Seeing as how the cards are kind of stacked against him right now, Dawn is for sure faster, and that's gonna be the nail in the coffin. So yeah, Pratap will be moving forward with this stacked up comp. So like we said,
Yeah, Pratap on top on that matchup, and oh, okay. So moving forward over the lower bracket, I want to see which guys are like have the advantage right now because considering that there are a lot of matchups that have been going here, upper bracket matches, lower bracket matches, best of ones, and it's still kind of interesting to me as to which ones are going to be moving forward, and the I'm kind of predicting, of course, in a sense that most of them are going to be carrying the meta builds. But a while ago, I was kind of mistaken because I think it was Heavy who brought out the surprising build right there, and not bringing the usual Dawn output. Anyway, so what do you think, man? For the next matchup, let's see the bracket.
yeah, for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, I think we're somewhat all in on Sake right now. 3D though, having that comp that he popped out earlier. Sorry, his name is Zab. So Zab does have a really good team on his hands. We might potentially see a Pratap versus Sake at the end of this. But oh wait, are we already seeing it now? If I'm not mistaken, no, we haven't yet. So it's possible that we could see a Sake versus Pratap match. And I think we've already filtered out everybody that has the meta teams. It's now up to Easy and Sikatuna to, of course, hash it out to see if who is going to be fighting. Let's see who is going to be fighting Pratap. But who are we going for first? I think we're going to finish up all the winners and losers bracket first before we actually move on to the semifinals.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be finishing the. I'm not sure if it's lower bracket because we got with the Torben versus Axie GG first, and then possibly the easy, the heavy versus Ikatuna. Not sure. So let's see how which one is gonna be gonna be our matchup for now. Oh, okay, it's gonna be heavy versus Sikatuna. Okay, so that's gonna be the next matchup that we're gonna be watching. And for those of you guys who are just joining the stream, this is again tribally contest the king, guys. Make sure to put in your wagers and over at the chat as well. Saying hi to Calbo for three. Saying hi. Let's go for what?
Both for 3.
What? Okay. Ah, all right. Let's
That's funny.
go.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's
All
go,
right.
Boss Jonas. Ilabas ang
Let's go, Boss
pagong.
Jonas. Labas ang pagong. Yeah.
I love that.
That's amazing.
All right,
Okay, well,
Sikatuna
let's look at
versus
the pools.
Heavy. And already, interesting. I do see an angle where Sikatuna could win this with the third glances. But Heavy has more of a more stacked team compared to him. And seeing as how he always puts the reptile in the back line, I think it might be good to not have to play the backdoor Dawn and just go for the spiky wings comp. But that's me assuming, from the sideline as a non-pro.
Dude, I think Heavy was just like, okay, let's not use this poo Axie right now, and I'll just go in with the usual suspects, right? We're possibly gonna be seeing double discards and God Bug as well, and then of course Spiky Wing. Think and the problem with that kind of composition is that of course that Spiky Wing backline will possibly get destroyed by that Dawn. And in the process, you'll be left, of course, with that god bug, which will most likely go into blood moon and survive because of the mosquito part. So yeah, and in a sense, Sikatuna might as well bring his very own double parasite and bulwark team with the tiny dino as well. So yeah, that might be the play for Sikatuna. I'm not sure if he wants to do anything else.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see. So I think the
Yeah.
biggest problem that the parasite comps have is, of course, they're not dishing out that much damage. They're literally controlling the entire game with the
Hmm.
by the lack of cards and combos that you can execute. So if he can snipe out those
Hmm.
specific cards, he'll be playing it a lot safer. So I am already heavily assuming that he'll end up playing the discard team. And on the other hand, we do have a fully pimped out meta build on the
Hmm.
other side. So so it's still anyone's game at the end of it all. It is very high rolly, but of course, it still relies on combos to execute. So maybe the discard tech would just prove rather difficult for him to actually overcome.
Yeah, it's definitely up in the air as to how these guys are going to be picking their players or their comps for this matchup. And yeah, and for those of you guys who are watching, make sure to go to tribally.game/challenges and make sure to vote, or rather, put your wager where it counts and who you think will be winning between these two. You saw their comps, you saw their performance, and you possibly know, or you can possibly take our word with a grain of salt as to which one is going to be winning between these two. So anyway, what do you think, man? How about you? Like, do you think Sikatuna has an advantage or his opponent?
It's really up in the air because if you look at Sikatuna's comp, it heavily relies on on how often you would be seeing the third glance to screw up the combos, and it's really up in the air. We really need to
Mm,
see what they get to draw first, but if he doesn't get that early on, it might prove a bit difficult.
mm, okay, yeah, that is definitely noted. Rare is saying Excel surplus than mustache stats. Yeah, I just got this. Like I just grew this over the past 2 weeks, man. I wanted to. I was looking at the what do you call this? I was looking at the possibility of also getting my uh the curl, but I don't know if that's possible. I I know for a fact that the Biku has is also changed his hairstyle. You can change your hairstyle, right? You're a VTuber.
Oh, it can change my hairstyle.
Yeah.
Not really, not really, not right now. I'm still
When
thinking
when
about
bald,
making the
when bald
changes on
Biku.
this. Actually, so if you guys don't know, dudes don't grow hair. So this isn't actual hair. This is actually a wig
A wig.
in
Oh.
lore's perspective. So if you guys like want to see what a dude looks like, you can just go to
Hmm.
at Apron NFT, look for yellow guys like me. We don't really have hair. We don't grow hair.
Oh. Mm.
So yeah. So this, but do watch out for like the future here in this 2025. I am going to
Mhm.
be building lore around it and see how you know how this hair thing is going to go. But yeah. Wait, my background's moving. No, well, we'll see. We'll see.
Oh.
Maybe I could go upside down, or maybe just
Okay.
do whatever. We'll see. When bald, I don't know,
When bald.
Raxis. How much tribally will we get if we shave their hair bald?
When why when bald when we already have a gun lock right there.
No, Gunlock already. Yeah, Gunlock
Grew.
already kind of. You know, he's not really
Grew.
bald anymore.
Oh, that's why. Maybe it's from all the bags.
Yeah, all the bags that he's been making. Yeah, he's been making fat
Yeah,
stacks. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, insane. It's like I have so much bags right now,
I have so
but
much
of
bags. I
course,
need the hair to show for it. But then again, we
yeah.
have we have rare here 420,069. Gunlock has abandoned the ball. Yeah, he's abandoned the ball. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
for
Maybe you
sure.
should suggest him a razor. It might just be like a bit too a bit of a hassle to always have to keep shaving.
That's right.
Who knows? Maybe that could be the case.
Abandon the board.
He's abandoned the ball. All right, all
Go, there
right.
we go.
Let's get into the next game. But yeah, can we have a look at the bracket for the meantime? And let's mix and match how what could pop up potentially.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So with the bracket, with the bracket, I think with Axie GG, I think he could. I think it's very winnable for Pratap to just move forward until the finals. It's
Mhm.
looking to be that way, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think heavy. It's with ECN and GEG is heavy, right? Heavy, right? Heavy.
Heavy.
All right, all right.
It is heavy. Okay.
Okay, yeah, okay. Dude, these names. I'm so sorry. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna be waiting for the next matchup, which is going to be Heavy versus Sikatuna. And guys, for those of you who are watching, make sure to cast your votes as to which ones of these two are gonna be moving forward. Okay, just make sure to do it right. Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Giggity,
Thank you
giggity.
so much, everybody, for showing into the chat. We're actually just drop details of a free mint on Discord, announcing our brand new platform. Oh, sorry. Just drop details of a free mint in Discord. Wait, what are we free minting? What?
What? There's a free mint?
Nani?
Nani? There's a free mint.
Let's go check it out. Go to the Tribally Discord.
Wow. Nani? Anyway, so guys, go to the tribal Discord. Apparently, there's a free mint coming. Coming soon. All right. Also, E4E.gg announcing the brand new platform where gaming isn't just fun, it's profitable. The era of DYOR or Dior ends today. Do it. Do it now. What? What? Let's go for okay. So guys, we're gonna take a short break, and when we come back, more action here at Tribally Contest the King. When of course, don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a few.
See ya.
Tribally notice, tribally focus, tribally fast, tribally lotus, tribally real, tribally will, tribally please, will you release the skill? Here I am, I'm back again, with a web tweet, tribal rap again. So let's check the time and it's tribal o'clock. Check it again and it's tribal o'clock. So wait, let me tell you, aren't you if I will help you? If I tell you it's tribal o'clock, if I tell you it's tribal, I'm not. I'm here to tell you what. Tribally B, tribally me, tribally C, see what I see. Tribally B, tribally me, tribally C, see what I see. Bars all cold in this road that icy, holding a hope they love that we dicey, doing it nicely, yeah. Yeah, hold up again, hold up the pen. Tribally blessing, tribally 10, gaming the benefits, tribally win. Greatest the elements, tribally win, yeah. On chain of summer, cause I'm on chain this summer.
Hey guys, we're back here at Tribally Contest the King. We just waited for the players to get ready for the next matchup, and it's going to be Heavy versus Sikatuna. And for this matchup, guys, double elimination, lower bracket. This is their last chance to get up, take a seat, and then just move forward
Oh yeah,
towards the
for
upper bracket.
sure. So yeah,
Right,
it's
Pico?
gonna be whoever wins this, of course. Let's really see who could make it out of this top two. It's kind of neck and neck when it comes to what plays they can make, since we've already seen how the players can play, and it's it's
Mhm.
looking to favor more on Sakisake and also Heavy, and you can't really tell for sure,
Mhm.
because we've seen the weirdest plays also winning via a last stand. Kind of tells us how this entire tournament would go. And of course, don't forget, if you haven't placed your bets yet, make sure to go to tribally.games to place it in there. And yeah, it's
Mhm.
I'm still a bit excited to see what they could play aside from the metacoms, but you're kind of forced to, especially if you're trying to qualify for tomorrow.
Yeah, you have to play the meta comps because otherwise you're going to be having a problem like not performing, or even though you have or you don't have the meta comps, or if you have, even though you have the meta comps, you have to choose wisely though. So let's see if they will be able to continue choosing wisely as to which comps we're going to be picking, because there with the box of 9 axes from the different players, it's going to be kind of difficult to see, because you have a 1 in 3 chance of picking the comp that you need to counter against. So yeah, I mean it's kind of a difficult situation for some of the players right here, but still manageable as to how you can navigate it. Anyway, so guys, looking at this matchup again, it's gonna be Heavy versus Sikatuna in the lower bracket, and upper bracket guys are already also waiting for all the action to conclude. And if you wanna get in on the action, just go in over at the tribally.game/challenges website and put in your wagers right there for the free bets that you have. You get a chance to win some more tribal, and USDC is also
Oh
available
yeah.
for the wagers.
I
Let's
mean,
go.
would you bet USDC on this? I think I need to learn more about the players, but okay. Whoa, double
Mhm.
plant, double plant. We do see the god bug in here. Okay. So you know what I haven't been seeing lately?
Mhm.
I haven't been seeing that many healing
Yeah.
healing healing
What?
plants. I would want to see one of those at least,
Oh,
but then
what?
again, people are playing Scarab nowadays, so yeah, it might be bad to do it. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I think they're kind of it's kind of a bit out of place in terms of the meta, but you can still play anything, especially if there's like tournaments like this where you can start going ham on whatever comps you're trying to cook, man. And dude, I like this play. I like this pick from Heavy, where he goes in with the hair dagger. It's more like a lot of damage is going to be coming from that backline, the kind of a glass cannon. But it's usually not hair dagger. You usually have the last one. I think he wants to go in and find draws, or rather, yeah, find draws. And also, the your carry here is
Mhm.
definitely going to be the Godbug. Yeah, I think Happy has it if
Oh
he
yeah.
plays his
Oh,
cards
that's
right.
already 2 energy taken away from that early game. Um, Looking really bad right now, and looking extremely good for Heavy. But he does get most of his cards in his front line. Ends up not using any of them. I think he's gonna allow this to die right off the bat. Not that's. But for
Mhm.
me, honestly, okay, look, he does have the scarab. So even if he did play the even if he did play maybe a healing comp, like I said, it might end up being really bad. And yeah, so he gets the cottontail, more energy value for him. So it is not looking good for. Sorry, what is his in-game name again? Oof.
Mhm. What? It's lagging kind of a bit for me. Oh, wait, there you go. I was looking at the stream towards over Twitch, and then it said commercial break in progress. Okay, going in with the egg bomb, insectivore, and triple feather. It's gonna be destroyed right
Oh
now.
my
There you
goodness.
go. Oh no, it goes down to 45, and that the midline is gonna get destroyed. It's gonna be a chance to destroy the back line with this, but of course, damage is gonna be coming from that. Wait, what? Why
Wait,
is there a
okay.
why is a sticky goo?
Wait, he
Why?
played Sticky Goo knowing that. Okay, that's kind of weird, but I guess it makes sense. I guess it makes sense. The bird is already gone. I mean, the Sticky Goo does make sense. He still had the stench on him. But yeah, it's that wasn't a very good play in my opinion. But
Same.
since this is the oh my god, the Sticky Goo just crit. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so prickly trap is going to be used, and does get the stun on him. Does not
Yeah,
proc the carrots, so that must be a bit heartbreaking. I would honestly, he should have played 2 in my opinion. So he's going to heal
Yeah.
back up, and he's not.
Yep,
But I think he's just
destroyed.
dead right here and there. And heavy, taking those heavy hits with the critical strike and the sticky goo. We are getting so many crits out of nowhere.
Yeah.
In this entire tournament, but then again, it is a bug, so it's more likely to crit.
Yeah, it's more like the crit, man. Like but we again casting different tournaments, like the ones that are in the Axie Classic or Axie season, you don't see a much of those crits, man. Like possibly one for the whole tournament. Not like this, man. I think Tribally is actually bringing out all the crits from the whole system and just funneling it towards this tribally contested game because of course you want to have some action, you want to have some entertainment, and you want to see those crits, the crits that we love here over at Axie Infinity Classic. I don't know, man, some people love the crits, some people hate the crits. That's why they wanted to go like straight into when they found out that the crits are like not possible over at the origin. They said okay. But people just come back. Crits are here, the crits are back, and we see the entertainment value that is already right here. And even Gunlock said Crit City is the name of the town right now with all the things that are happening.
Oh yeah, Tribally is Crit City. Like you thought you were safe, and then boom, something happens. That's just insane.
You just get hit by all the action that's being brought out by Tribally Contest the King. And with that, of course, I want to see who are we going to be matching or going to see for the next match. Let's look at the bracket yet again.
All right.
Let's go bracket. There you go.
Okay, cool. So we are now at the semifinals, and the lower bracket is fighting for whoever is going to be fighting for the finals. It's either going to be between Sake or 3D. Or was it Zab? Yeah, it's either going to be Sake or Zab going into the finals, and whoever loses goes into losers round 4 to fight again for their right to be in the contest the king for tomorrow. So this is still the qualifiers, you guys, and first and second gets to advance to tomorrow, where they will have a chance to fight for a bigger loot against the king. It's basically loot the king, not contest the king, but yeah.
Right. It's like looking. It's like hit the king for money. Not necessarily like the king is like a big piñata.
Yeah.
And when you like destroy the king, like you get like all the candies in the form of tribal.
Yeah, I mean,
right.
I mean, contest the king, hit the king for everything he's got. You're basically Robin Hood. So yeah, steal from the rich, give to the needy.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say that, like Robin Hood, you're robbing the king.
Low key, pretty much. It is that. It is definitely
It's
that.
rob the king.
You're the king. Well, I didn't vote for you.
Let's rob the king right now, guys.
We're under attack.
Oh no, we're under attack, guys.
Work.
Work. Anyway, So yeah, who are we gonna be watching for the next match? Who for the next match? We're gonna yeah, and looking at the chat right now, yeah, everyone is right here,
Right?
ready for the
Meow.
action.
All right. Okay, we got Nility in the we got Nility in the chat. What is up, my guy? Gunlock. Gunlock, when are you gonna shave your head again, dude? What price does Tribally have to hit before you shave your head again? You know, it's
Just
just
one tribal.
one
You
try.
you're just waiting for the guy who's saying, "How much do you need to?" Right?
Yep. All right. So coming up next is gonna be Pratap versus Heavy. So we're gonna be seeing some double Heavy games this coming in this
Mhm.
moment. So yeah, back to back games coming from Heavy. So let's see. Let's see if Heavy can keep up the Heavy momentum that he has right now.
Mhm.
A lot of puns we can make with Heavy. You know.
Yeah, for sure. Heavy is it's like a heavy hitter, right? For this tournament. But you
Speed running
know,
it.
and Pratap can definitely it's gonna be Prataping that
Pratap that all on the floor.
well on the floor, and you can give him some more. What? Yeah, we can work with that. A lot of things here. You know, and for those of you guys who are enjoyers of Axie Infinity Classic, you know, maybe um E4E and Tribally keep on looking for new players to who are like willing to join these tournaments. So make sure to try it out and watch out for those tweets wherein they're looking for players. And if you do get to be chosen or become the chosen one, then you'll be lucky enough to play the game
Mhm.
or start joining in a playing some tournaments. Right? So yeah,
Oh yeah,
let's
for
go.
sure. Make yourself known. Make yourself known to the tribally community. Maybe we could see you up here one time at some point. I mean, this could also be a chance for you to, of course, show yourself, be part of the community with the esports in the esports scene of E4E, and of course tribally as well. If you like playing on a
Mhm.
stage, if you like showing off, and of course people betting on you, freaking tribally E4E is the
Yeah.
place to be. I'll, 0.069, I'll shave again. No, no, you have not shave
The-
again. You have to consistently shave. I'm readying my 1 million USDC so I can buy it. So I can pump it to 0.069 and then dump it right after, you know?
like he's saying he'll shave again, like not like he's not saying the quantity, man. So it's like it's kind of a trick.
Yep.
It's a trick, bro. It's a trick. Don't fall into that trick, bro. Anyway, so here we go. Yeah, there you go. It's gonna be Pratap versus Heavy. Uh, type in, or rather, make sure to put in your wagers right now, guys, so that you'll be able to get in on the action.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, I think they already started their game. We're just waiting for the spectator mode to be back up. But yeah, Excelsior, you've been playing. What have you been playing lately? You know, aside from Axie.
Dude, playing some TMA because they just released a bunch of new updates or new previews of what we can start playing soon. So I'm excited to practice and practice and practice because there's gonna be lots of things in action already. So hopefully we can start playing the preview of or can start seeing the preview of the next version we're going to be seeing from TMA.
Oh
So
yeah,
yeah,
excited for that.
excited for that.
It's also partnered with Tripoli, so maybe we could see some bets on teams once again, like we did in the past. So yeah,
Yeah.
TMA is definitely something to look out for. And I did play it a lot. Actually, I played it a lot. I have lost sleep because of TMA when I was grinding the
Mhm.
airdrop. and I've only
Mhm.
been playing Riot, so so yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, I like playing Ride as well. Some and for the how do you say this? For the switching, I can definitely play some different axes, but if you it's kind of disheartening though if you get to play against the E4E team and then they just destroy you just like that, dude. You just wait for you're not going to be playing for quite a while because you're going to be like disheartened, this kind of emotional damage from E4E. They're just that good, and they haven't lost their touch. So watch out for the E4E team when they start playing tournaments in XC,
Oh
rather
yeah, oh yeah, and
in
of
TMA.
course, maybe I think maybe TGE is coming soon. Who knows? But yeah. So lots to do
Is there?
in TMA.
All right. We have here over at the chat, Neely T. We have here Gunlock. We have Rare. Yeah, gonna be quite exciting that we have some more matchups right here. And over at the lower bracket or over the semifinals, we are just waiting for this matchup to start up. And again, thank you to Tribally and E4E for making this happen, guys. And if you want to join these challenges or be featured in these challenges, like just watch out for the tweets and pray that you get picked. Or just be active over the Discord as well, Tribally Discord, so you will have a chance to get in early. And don't forget to stake your tribal as well
Yep,
for
more
more
benefits, more
benefits.
USDC,
Yeah.
more baching, bachang, bazinga. Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, so here we go. Getting into the action right now. Heavy is bringing that poo yet again. What is happening with his composition?
All right, all right. Let's see. So with the composition that I see here, so Heavy didn't definitely went for the right move, going for the spiky wing aqua, and yeah, it also has the poofling, which is gonna be a bit devastating, especially coming into the mid game. Maybe a really quick early game, taking out that midline Dawn, and the backline is somewhat in danger here as well. So so, um, for the side, so it is Heavy versus. I'm sorry. So it for the side of Pratap though, he can go both ways. He can go either back to front or front to back with this one, and really depends on the card that he has. But the moment that he does penetrate the front line, it can definitely snowball into a win. But that midline Dawn is his ace in the hole. So if he misses that and loses that axie, it might prove difficult for him to actually take a win out of this. Heavy has a really big chance of winning this.
Yeah, definitely has a big chance of winning this. But I'm still I want to see how he's gonna be playing it, like the proofling. And now, oh wow, double night steal. Yep, that's gonna be putting a dent in terms of the energy utility of Pratap right there. So that's an energy tap. Yeah. Okay. All right. So also look at that the cars that Heavy is drawing out. He's gonna be using that proofling. There you go. And that puts in the kind of status that makes you attack the second axis, like a kind of a skip or kind of a redirection
Yep.
towards that
Yep,
midline.
another energy being taken away is also a bit devastating. But when it comes to HP and the cards that they have in hand, it's not looking too good at the moment. He's gonna be sacrificing his bird instead, just to make sure that this Dawn stays alive. It's not, so no more dooring from here on there, or
Mm,
um, or brought up here. So he could still 1v3 this. but the odds of that might prove to be difficult, especially with the frontline plant. He does have a Scarab on that, so if he can just get one proc of Scarab, it might end up him with him winning the game. Okay,
Oh,
here,
wow.
there's the Scarab, there's piercing, and oh my goodness, oh, that's a lot of damage with that boosted
Oh.
wooden uh the horn, the horn card.
Yeah, definitely a lot of damage already went in, man. And oh wow, this very exciting. You have a 2v2 right now yet again going with the Poofling, and so this is gonna be redirection towards the back.
Oh, I think that's
There
just
you
game.
go. This destroyed. Ah, heavy.
I think that is just
Heavy.
game. This
Yes.
now just heavily favors heavy at the moment, and he's
Yeah,
not
that's
even gonna
right.
get any energy from this at all. He did use it to kill the midline Aqua. It is now a 1v1 situation. We could potentially see a comeback here, but
Mhm.
having that spiky wing be available is just
Mhm.
devastating.
Mhm.
Maybe he could get a double crit. No, not really. No, it's not gonna happen. And yeah, I think this is game. Heavy is going to be winning this one. GGWP.
Yeah, GG.
The
It is with a
heavy hitter.
heavy. It is with a heavy heart that the Pratap is out of this matchup. Eh.
Oh well, that's GGWP. Heavy moves again forward, closer to being the qualifiers for tomorrow. And yeah, let's go back to the bracket. Congratulations, Heavy. And yeah, I mean, at least Pratap goes home with 10 $10 worth of tribal token. Alrighty then. So Heavy. Heavy's now moving on to the losers round 4. So next up is going to be Sake Sake
Mhm.
versus Zab. Zab versus Zab. And
Mhm.
whoever loses this is going to be fighting Heavy once again. So yeah, the feelings are heavy. The stakes are
Mhm.
high.
Mhm.
And speaking of stakes, go on ahead and place your wagers on
Mhm.
tribal.games, you guys. Challenge
Yeah.
exclamation point. I'm sorry, exclamation point challenge to see the link if you are on Twitch. So you can be
Yep.
part of the action.
Yep. Definitely check that out. This gives you a chance to try out, or rather, to try in and get in the action here over at challenges, and of course, tribally dot games slash challenges is the website. Exclamation point challenges is the way to go if you are on Twitch, and you are if you're watching again. Contest the King is going to be a chance for these players to face off one of the kings of Axie Infinity. I mean, one of the pros, so to speak. So again, make sure to put in your wagers and start joining in on the action.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Yep. Start joining on the action. Be part of the action as well. So you're if while you're watching, you are not only just watching people play. You are part of this game as well. So yeah,
Mhm.
that is the feeling that we want to, of course, that is the part that we are trying to, of course, the feeling that
Mhm.
we want to show the world of what tribally is all about. It is not just a betting
Mhm.
site, it's you trying to be part of the action that we are putting out on every game any time of the day.
Mhm. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. And oh, hey. Okay, guys. We are already here at the first matchup. We have the double plans of Zab versus Sakis. Oh, wow. I think Sake has a good chance here, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Really think.
playing the double aqua with the spiky wing, it was definitely the best play here. But who knows? Both comps are forced to go front to back,
Yeah.
and once again, it is still in the hands of the draw, the luck of the draw here. So he's looking for a fight with a double scarab. His midline does have a mosquito, so Zeb might have a hard time going for this too.
Yeah, it's gonna be quite difficult as well. But this is Axie Infinity, guys. This is where people like are saying, and one thing is, they're gonna be rather they're gonna be the undercard, or rather the one that's not on a disadvantage, but then they flip and find a way to counter it. So yeah, let's see how they're gonna be playing this. And again, guys, this is already the upper. Wait, is this right? Is it upper bracket finals? Upper bracket finals, yeah.
Yep,
I think.
upper bracket
Yep.
finals. So yeah, it's either Sake versus Zab that will be fighting heavy later down the line. So I think going for that skip might have been the best play because he's looking for just consistent damage with an all in, just to see who will burst down their front line first.
Oh, there you go. And going in with the wood stab. Yep, this is going to be a lot of damage. Bringing it down to 160s in terms of HP. But both of these guys are just banking on the cards, right? This is going to be kind of useful, so to speak, for a combo. They're just waiting for a combo turn.
Right, here it comes. Okay, so Bird is going to be making some moves here. Looking to sacrifice this Bird might not be the best thing that you could do right now. Literally your only source of damage. If this Bird goes, it's literally GG's from here on. Sacrificing this Bird to go for the plants to carry this entire game might not be your best bet. Your midline literally has nothing to deal damage with. There's no way for you to actually burst down anything with a Mosquito and a Hatsune. Okay. Very confusing in my opinion. Maybe it was a misplay, or maybe he wasn't hoping that he was going to go all in right then and there. So if a Scarab does touch him, it's already GG's.
Yeah, definitely.
And there's a Scarab.
There you go. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Oh, and
wow.
the single Scarab, and that is going to be it. It looks like Zab right now is going to be fighting later on, and automatically Sake is going to be going to contest the king tomorrow. Okay, I'm already giving out the speech right now, but hey, but miracles might happen. Who knows? But, you know, I'm not betting on it with that spiky wing and 3 damage cards. Yep, that's just it. That's just GG.
That's it, man.
Zab
That's it.
versus Heavy coming up next.
Sake just, just said, okay, I'm gonna be having the time of my life here. Of course, with that kind of setup, I wasn't expecting, like, yeah, that's definitely the setup that you would want to see in these kinds of tournaments, like a hard counter, so to speak, right? So yeah.
Yep.
Very good play.
Very hard counter
for
indeed.
Sake.
Maybe if he kept the Bird alive for a little bit longer, maybe there could have been something that he could have done. The plant in the midline was a bit confusing in my opinion, because it doesn't really have a real way to carry the game if kept alive. Maybe if it had a cactus instead of the bug card on the horns. I think it was disguise. I think. Yeah. So if he had some sort of damage card, and anything really, if it was a wooden stab, or if it was the cactus, maybe it could have been possible. But yeah, he was lacking damage, and at the end of the day, yeah, we're gonna be seeing Sake tomorrow again automatically, but now they're going to be fighting for the second place. Is it going to be Heavy or Zab? And after that, they're going to be fighting Sake to get an advantage off of the king. So we'll see.
Oh, let's go the king. And yeah, again, this is again one of the ways for you guys to start joining in. Just make sure to join the Discord, and watch out for the socials over at Tribally Socials and E4E. Make sure to watch out for that, because we usually do kind of a casting call, waiting for any of you guys to start joining in, to start and get in on one of the featured matches. And also, in a sense, you get to earn some stuff, like a kind of a a play to earn mechanic, so to speak. But yeah, and it's amazing. Like, of course, again, having a Biku or casting with Biku now. It's her first time being on in tandem together, and yeah, I'm happy to share the casting desk with this yellow dude right here. And I'm talking about the color of his dude.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I guess at some point maybe wait, didn't you get a tribally shirt? Maybe you should get a tribally shirt, honestly. But
Dude, Rare didn't give me a triumph shirt. I was
oh,
there.
that's because you had hair, dude. You need to be bald at least, I think, to be noticed. But
I
yeah.
was there.
Maybe next YGG he can bring enough
Yeah.
shirts for everybody.
Mhm.
All right, here comes the
Anyway,
link. Thank you, Nility.
yes, thank you. There you
There
go.
you go,
Match
man. All right.
13.
So we are going to be seeing bets played between Heavy versus Zab. Go ahead and place your bets in before it excuse me, before it is too
Mhm.
late. Oops, bit of a cough there.
Yeah. So that means that's my signal to drink some water before I get my own cough as well.
Oh
Don't
my
forget, guys, to
goodness.
also drink
Yep,
some
yep,
water.
yep. Stay hydrated, folks. I'm going to drink some water too. I got a whole jug on me. Can you guys hear it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Whole jug as
And
well. Yeah.
make sure to finish this every day.
Yeah. 2 liters, at least 2.5. It's good, right? It's okay. Like, remember, 8 cups a day, 8 glasses a day. Then when you say one glass is like 250 ml, multiplied by eight, it's already 2 liters.
Yeah, I'm a big guy, so
So,
I'm gonna need more than that.
so like, if by any chance you don't hear Biku during the middle of the cast,
I'm
you
probably
know.
choking on water. Oh wait, was I allowed to say that? I'm sorry, please don't fire me. Dude, I have been in I have been in thin ice since last week. I almost got fired on stream. I forgot why, but maybe that's why I'm still not fired because maybe they forgot as well.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe like maybe Rare is listening and saying, "Okay, I'm probably gonna be saying that." Anyway, so yeah, guys, if you are over at tribally.games/challenges, make sure to put in your wagers as to which one is going to be winning. Is it going to be Zebi, or it's Zebi Heavy versus
Zebby. Oh, we're already
Zebi?
shipping these two. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude, we already shipped it. Zebi.
Zebby. Okay, cool.
Okay, okay, okay. Right. Zab versus Heavy. Where did Zebi come from, though?
I think it's Heavy
Zebedee.
and Zeb together.
Zebedee.
Zebedee, Zebedee, Zebedee. Alrighty, yo. And then after
Alright.
this, whoever wins might go on to the finals, will go on to the finals against Sage. And a lot of okay, so the questionable plays kind of makes me believe that Heavy might actually end up winning this moving into the finals, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So a lot of stakes more on this game than it is on the previous matchup, because if Sake did lose, he's already beaten Heavy once, so
Mhm.
it might just prove to be a lot easier. Who knows? But fighting someone for the first time, knowing what they've got, they might not change at all. But we'll see.
Mhm.
Johnny Sins is an OG creator. Oh, is it?
Yes. Yep. I agree.
Oh yeah, Johnny Sins is the OG creator. He is one of the
Yeah.
OGs of the OGs. He OGs on
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. Oh.
Ah,
Ah.
gosh.
Oh. Waiting for chance week. Yeah. Coming from Saki Axie. Oh, I think someone like wants to get in and challenge Chan. Dude is like waiting for the chance to face Chan, right? So yeah,
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, everyone wants a piece of Chan because Chan is like one of the guys to beat when you're playing Axie Infinity Classic. So yeah.
I mean, it's insane how far Axie Infinity Classic has gone. I mean, at some point it was dead, and then it was suddenly revived. Props to you, Pause Two, and it's really refreshing to see where everything has started. And I've always said this before, like out of all the Web 3 games, because most Web 3 games is just a copy of a different game that's already popular
Mhm.
in Web 2.
Yeah.
Axie Classic is really as original as it can get. The
Original. Yeah.
mechanics are original. Yeah, sure, it's a side-scrolling card game, but the mechanics of it is still very unique in itself.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. It's like one of those games that looks familiar in terms of the aesthetic. Like I remember when I started playing Axie Infinity, it very much looks like bookworm adventures. It's like what's different?
Oh yeah.
You're not spelling the word to progress.
Oh
You're like
man, Bookworm
destroying action.
Adventures. I didn't think I'd ever hear that be mentioned ever again. That's insane. I played the um what do you call the Greek
Mm,
um the mythology version of it as a kid, like
mm.
a lot.
Oh, oh, that's great.
Yeah, freaking love that.
Like a kind of
Okay.
yeah. I like it. Oh,
Okay. So looking at Zab's team, I think this is a bit
mhm,
more. I think it's a bit more possible and more winnable on this current game. In terms of Zab's comp, busting out that Dawn. Um,
mhm,
I think the way that this would go is that he just needs to power through the front line and then get to the back line. Once he gets to that back line, it's going to be a little bit more easy because he does have the razor bite. He is going to go for an all in to deny any energy burning. And
mhm.
I think even though he didn't avoid any of that, I guess using all of his energy, I think he wasn't going to take that chance.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, for this matchup, I think you can see Zab kind of Zab's comp is like it's still front to back, but once you get the cards from that back line, the bird can definitely deal a serious amount of damage. But also get some draws as well. Yeah. Okay. This looks good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
All right, he's looking to sack the bird. Um,
What?
Again, I think just to get some damage out of there. I think he's okay with losing the bird because his midline is definitely gonna carry this along the way. So bird's
Hmm.
taken care of. But if he gets to draw another eggshell, that could
Hmm.
prove so much more value
Hmm.
off of this. But it doesn't seem like it's possible. The Aqua is faster, and he's not taking any chances. He's just gonna be playing the cards anyway. And yeah, it's now a 1v2 situation. A comeback is still possible here. But if he does get a scarab in, it stays alive. He gets a scarab in. So it's looking
Hmm.
extremely good right now for the side of heavy.
Yeah, definitely gonna be a heavy play here, especially with the spiky wing already gonna be set up, right? That's gonna be destroying the setup that Zab is gonna be uh waiting because this is okay, this
Oh,
looks good. This is it. All attack is gonna be out. But you know, let's see if this is gonna be enough.
yep, it is enough.
Oh
Zab just took it. He just won
yeah,
with
yeah.
2
Oh, oh,
HP
oh,
left. That is
oh, the
insane.
speed.
And that hurts to see.
Oof.
2 HP. He thought he got the kill there. He thought it was over. But at the end of it all, he gets back to the top with 2 health.
Mm.
And now he's going to be fighting Sake Sake once again in the finals.
Wow.
Oh, and with a heavy
Almost.
heart, we say bye to heavy. Oh my gosh.
Man, yeah, that was a kind of it rains heavy on you, right? Because of the possibility that he would be winning, but the speed disparity is kind of the problem right there. You the teal shell Axie was faster, so they got to gain life with swallow, right? Well, is it swallow?
I think so. I think so.
Yeah, it's swallow. Yeah, with swallow. So with that with the kind of play, it especially against an Aqua. Yep, it's if you don't have the like around 300 plus HP or four like base 400, especially with the use of a fragile, um, you will not get it will not get to destroy the Axie as with us with just one salvo. So man, I mean, kudos still
Mhm.
for Heavy for putting up a good fight, and but yeah, hopefully we get to see him in the next matchups or in the next
Oh,
challenges.
yep. Kudos indeed. Kudos indeed. Like I said, with a heavy heart. It's hard to see you go. We saw you throughout the tournament, but
Mm.
yeah, it's now gonna be between Saki and Zab once again. Literally a rematch on who gets
Mm.
to go next. So
Yeah,
definitely let's see how this one goes. But before all that, we're gonna take a 5 minute
yeah,
break, and you be
yeah.
going to tribally.games to bet on who could potentially win. Saki has been in an unlimited, well, in an unbeatable streak at the moment. So might
Mhm.
be putting your bets on Saki, but maybe Zab has a way to turn things around. As seeing as how he's already played him once, maybe the second time
Yeah.
around he's not going to be losing this time. So yeah, we'll see you guys in 5 minutes.
And guys, we are back here at Tribally Contest the King, and we are now here for the finals. And who are we going to be watching here right now, Biku?
It's gonna be Sake versus Zab, and oh my goodness. Okay, so we're okay. So I was wrong. We're both wrong here.
Mhm.
It looks like he's gonna end up banning the one with the what's that called? I forgot what it's called.
Uh, is it wait, Lucretian? Nomi Lucretian.
Garrett. No. It's
Numbing
the one that
Lucretian.
it's the one that disables all melee cards.
Yeah, it's Numbing Lucretian.
Gravelant is what's called.
Gravel Ant.
All right, he
Yeah,
ended up banning the Gravelant. That could have been a
yeah,
better midliner. So most likely because it disables um two of the meta comps that he has, the Godbug
yeah.
and the uh the Teal Shell Aqua.
Mhm.
So kind of an obvious pick. So yeah, it makes perfect sense. So Zab might be forced to play the Teal Shell Dawn here, and also maybe another bird with the eggshell, and of course the Trifeather. So it
Mhm.
makes perfect sense, right?
Yeah, definitely makes a perfect sense. And he just wants to like get the massive advantage here, especially going into the finals. And if you are in the upper bracket winner, upper bracket finalist, then you definitely deserve to like pick this advantage. It's sort of instead of like the usual that we have is the usual benefit that the upper bracket finalist has is having an advantage one win, but this also works, right? Also, and yeah, it makes sense. So
Right.
let's see if this will be towards their advantage. Since Sake has been waiting for quite a while now and has been watching the stream and has been studying his opponent, so is probably is going to be quite confident as to his performance for this matchup.
That's true. That's true. But Zab hasn't actually played specific that specific axie yet. So now
Yeah,
might be the actual time to do so. So with this one ban advantage, I think he can cook up whatever. This, by the way, is a best of three.
three.
So
Yeah.
there's a lot of possible comps that Sake could cook up here. He could go for the Spiky Wing Aqua with the Teal Shell and also the God Bug. Also, he can definitely play this one plant that he has with the cattail as well. He can even go double aqua. As for Zab, it's a bit
Mhm.
more limited to having a bird of a backline, and maybe the midline can be cooked up differently too. So yeah, one thing is for sure though, Sake somewhat has the upper hand here and is somewhat
Yep.
the crowd favorite right now because of the fact that people love to get drunk, and not only that, he has been playing so well throughout the entire tournament.
Yeah, Saka definitely. You said in the past week they have been underperforming or wasn't able to perform well the past week. Correct me if I'm wrong,
I
Biku,
don't
but
think I
yeah.
think Saki ended up getting cut around I think before the finals of the qualifiers. But I
Mhm.
think this time around, yeah, he does qualify going forward to the
Mhm.
contest the king for tomorrow. So looking forward to
Yeah,
seeing his game. Okay, so like yeah,
yeah.
we do definitely see the backdoor Dawn. The bird with the eggshell is faster, so it might just mitigate a lot of damage from his front line and allowing the midline Dawn to finish up the work. So he does have Razor Bite, meaning that he can heal up way more than the
Hmm.
midline Aqua that Sake has.
Hmm.
So as long as he can take care of the back line, he can definitely deal more damage towards Sake in the mid to late game.
Yep. This is gonna be quite exciting because during the first match, again, you see that those are upgraded parts, guys. So don't worry, that's part of the game. And then I'm still looking at Sake, and it's still going to be looking quite well for him, considering this matchup. But they still have to go towards the back line. Definitely going to be dead, especially if you're going to be setting it up quite nicely with the backdoor hit and steel shell. That's going to be um, another form of damage, so to speak. So yeah, he's not going to be running out of damage anytime soon, but it's going to be coming out from the draws. So let's see. Oh, missed opportunity right there.
Right off
Because
the
the
he's
Roma.
trying to get as much cards out as possible from the backline bird because he already knows that he'll just end up dying. So a lot of
Yeah.
value
Boom.
has been taken out on this bird. And of course, since the main damage dealers are aquatic and bird cards, so this plant will definitely tank up a lot more. And oh my goodness, nothing to steal, nothing to take away.
Yeah.
And yeah, at least it dealt some damage.
Yeah, definitely. Like that was a sacrificial lamb or sacrificial bird, so to speak. Because putting the aroma towards the back livens up the front line tank, and is gonna be putting all his marbles towards that the teal shell midline right there. Okay, so let's see. But still, it also frees up, or rather, puts up the damage towards the mid, and look at that, redirects it towards the back line. It's going to be surviving because two of the attacks right there. Oh wow,
Oh, but ends up
last
killing it
hit with the
too.
cactus. Yeah,
Okay, okay. I would have
good, good.
expected Zab to just use the last two cards in his front line because it's
Mhm.
really open to this annihilating the front line plant right off the bat. But they
Mhm.
did end up skipping, so at the end of it all, I think we're just going to be seeing a 1v1 between the Dawn and the Aqua. So the Aqua has
Yeah,
the upper hand. Oh no, I'm sorry. The Dawn has
the
the upper hand
done.
because it
Yeah.
is faster. It does not have a plant, but it does have the reptile mouth instead. So a lot slower, but does have more HP.
Mhm. Definitely, man. Like, we have seen this a while ago, like in the previous matchups. The Aqua versus the Dawn, the
Ooh.
Teal Shell and the Swallow. Or rather, why so serious? And look at this, man.
Oh, it does not get the kill. Okay, very interesting.
Okay.
Might need to sacrifice a card from the Dawn just to get this one done. And he does have enough cards to mitigate a one card assault. So he will need to sacrifice 2 energy just to take out this frontline plant. But that's if Sake decides to actually go all in on the damage for this front line. So a way to cuck Zab from getting the win is to definitely play that vegetarian first and then also the double wooden stab because he will need to use 2 energy. So either way. Oh my goodness, both of them skipped. That was insane.
Oh,
And goes for the Swift
yep.
Escape, not going to be using any cards to actually do anything with this, but the double Cottontail is also good, and both of them are now at 5 energy each. More cards are on the side of Sake though, especially
Mhm.
with that pumpkin. So might prove to be a bit difficult to actually come back from this. That's a ton of damage. Ooh,
Oh,
400 damage dealt to the heart. But with this razor bite, I'm sorry, why so serious? Is just gonna heal him right back up. So it's
mhm,
kind of a mismatch. It's a 1v1 situation. And with this Dawn being faster, it might prove to be difficult for Sake.
mhm. Definitely gonna be difficult for Sake indeed. But now, okay,
Doesn't have the
gonna be
teal
getting some
shell.
draws.
No teal shell.
No Teal Shell.
But does get the heal up.
Yep.
Okay, here's
Okay,
the
this is gonna be a
Bloodwind.
burst. Yep.
Is this enough damage? No, I don't
No,
think
no.
so. I don't think this is enough damage, and he's gonna heal it right back up. So both of them are
Is
healing,
it?
and I think the next
Oh.
round might just be the nail in the coffin. More energy on the side of
Oh.
Zav, and it looks like he's gonna be taking this first
Yep.
win right off the bat. GGWP. So Zav
Yep.
making a
I
comeback
saw that.
was expected. Because Sake has been playing almost the same thing. Maybe he could bust out the aquas this time around. I think he
Mhm,
misplayed just on the ban alone because that
mhm,
that Dawn is really disgusting.
mhm, yeah. Like that Dawn, like it's kind of we've seen it. I'm not sure if he's the guy who was carrying it a while ago, but it looks like the same kind of situation that we had, like Aqua versus Dawn, and Dawn having the the more damage, especially with the Waiso series as well, and getting the advantage as well. There's damage output and multiplier. So yeah, still nice performance from Zab, being so an underdog, so to speak, from my perspective. in terms of the box that he has. But yeah, good performance. And again, best of three. He just needs one more win to get all the marbles for this part of the qualifiers. But again, both of these guys are going to move forward and fight the king, the sort of pinata, for tomorrow, and get more rewards as much as they're hitting him. Mhm.
All right, all right. So coming into this round two, they may think about changing the comps, but the comps are a
Mhm.
bit limited on the side of Zab. He literally has just the Dawn going on for
Mhm.
him. But we'll see for sure if it's just going to be a Dawn battle. So what Sakisaki needs to figure out is how he can get around the mid or back line, just so he can start attacking that that midline Dawn. Maybe it's going to be an
Mhm.
Aqua with a Scarab, I suppose, because as long as he has a Scarab, he's not going to be not going to be possible for him to actually deal deal any significant healing into the
Mhm.
late game, because it's really the late game healing that kind of screwed with him a bit. The fact that he's also
Mhm.
an Aqua, and it of course it's going to deal way more damage to him because it's a reptile card as well.
Mhm. That's right. That's right. So yeah, it's actually kind of a in this situation you're gonna be thinking, should I change my comp or should I maintain it? Most likely you should change because you see that
Of course.
you are not on the advantage here. So you will most likely change if you are on Sake's
Oh
side
yeah.
and find something else. Find a way to go through that teal shell. Like that kind of first part sacrifice that Zab made actually kind of made sense because okay, you're most likely going to be doing it. This also limits me, or rather limits my card pool so that I can get the cards that I want, the time that I want them to be gotten from that turn. So yeah, still a good place. So I want to see what else they're going to be doing, or what kind of changes Sake will be making for this match.
Oh yeah.
Here we
All right,
go.
all right. Let's I guess we're just waiting for the spectator mode to be out and about. But surprising to see a rimp Mac actually come out of this tournament as well.
Mhm, mhm,
I love that. I love seeing blasts from the past, because we all thought like maybe this is good because it's an insured crit. How could this be bad?
mhm. Yeah, I want to see that work as well. Like seeing some spicy builds. I want to see, of course, again. Let's for those of you guys who are just joining in, I want you to see the Axie pulls that they've already uh they're already brought in. Can we see the Axie pulls yet again?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Let's go. There you
All
go.
right.
So, what choices can Sake make in terms of countering what is left for Zab, guys?
I think he might just end
This,
up playing the same thing. I think that really is the play. But this time bring along more scarabs into the late game. Maybe a mid
yeah.
game aqua with the scarab could prove to be a bit more better. But the goldfish value that he can get out of it also proves to be making it a bit more difficult for him to actually deal any significant amount of damage. He could get the scarab in. Um, he could get the scarab in to just reduce the healing capabilities. Maybe for Sakasaki's side, he could go for maybe a double scaly spear. So yeah, the double lunge, and
Hmm.
add in, maybe tech in one of the scarabs, just so that he
Hmm.
can prevent it from taking any getting any healing. Because if he could
Hmm.
get the scaly spear with the spiky wing, but
Hmm.
yeah, this is if it goes into a 1v1 situation once again with that
Hmm.
goldfish. So Zab has a really, really good axie with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking as well, like, is it possible that
Oh,
he's going to be
okay.
changing? But no. Yep, Scarab is in. This is him thinking, okay, it's definitely possible for me to switch it over. And on the other side as well, Zab has already switched over with his comp. So,
Okay.
man, what do you think about this, Vic?
What an interest. What okay? So what an interesting change, honestly, for Sakisaki. He definitely teched in most axes that could deal with that could deal with the goldfish Dawn. But the problem here is now he's not playing it. So, and also it might be a bit difficult. So yeah, Zab expected him to tech in something that would fight it, but also the switcheroo might prove to be a bit more well, for the worse now for Zab. I think this is just going to be a loss for Zab, especially if he can penetrate that midline, because that's a
Yeah.
double scarab, and the mosquito just preventing him from dying. And he didn't really get that much value from the frontline plant, and this might just be Sake's, and we might potentially see a third round.
Yeah, definitely. That midline plant with the mosquito here is gonna be wanting to survive. And look at that, Scarab yet again preventing heals
Ooh, the vegan
already.
bite. Getting those
Yeah.
heals, and right off the bat, the midline plant is already just about to die here. So next round, it is going to be 2 energy or 4 energy, I think, enough to burst down that bird in cases that he does decide to go for a eggshell play.
Definitely, that's gonna be the bird is the word. Right.
Bird is the
Bird.
word,
Yeah.
and a lot of bursty damage coming from this. Not that significant, and not even enough to take out this
Oh.
plant.
Mm.
So it's really a game of like who's gonna be playing what next. Oh, this should be enough. This should be
Yeah.
enough to kill off that front line. Okay, so now we're at a 2v2 situation with 6 energy under the block. Was not something you really want to see. And it looks like Sakisaki is not going to be playing any cards this time around, leaving Zab a bit vulnerable to a ton of damage. But now he is free to heal off of this Aqua, and he has turned the tables for sure. But with 6 energy, he can go 4 cards or 3 cards for the next 3 rounds.
Mhm.
Ooh,
Dude,
it's
that
so difficult to
midline
break
is
this
so
down.
tanky. Yeah. Oh, dude.
And just like that, he's
I-
disabled the Spiky Wing, he's disabled the Oranda.
Yeah.
He can only play 3 cards right now. He does get the speed boost though. So if this doesn't kill, it's gonna be a loss for Zab. Oh, and by 8,
Oh.
and just by 8, and just like that.
Oh,
Wow,
man.
Sake wins it all. It was really close for Zab. We already knew like somewhat that it was gonna be a win, but it was just too close for comfort. Like Zab actually had a chance there, honestly.
Yeah, definitely had a chance, man. Like, and I was thinking, like, okay, this might be it for Zab. He might get that win, but the Sake is not gonna be going out without a fight. So yeah, still kudos for that
Kudos to
win.
both of them. All right, so now we are neck and neck when it comes to the score. 1 for everybody. Is it last week all over again? But then again, they're only fighting for, they're only
Yeah.
fighting for who gets to get to ban Mr. King for tomorrow. So yeah, excited to see how this next match is gonna play out. Maybe he'll bust out the Dawn once again, because every time he plays that midline plant, it's not really looking good for him. But this time, he actually showed us how it could work.
Mhm.
8 HP was the difference maker.
Yeah, definitely, and it's kind of a it's good that we're seeing a back and forth between these two, because that means, of course, this is kind of a equal footing. No, we're back to square one. We're back to 0-0 between these two, so to speak, and this gives them a chance to to get all the marbles in this final fight. Again, best of 3. So this is the final match between the two guys. Which one do you think will be winning? Is it going to be Zab, or is it going to be Sake?
All right, we'll see for sure. Let's see.
And again, guys, this tournament or is made possible by Tribally, and don't forget to check out tribally.games. Use your battle pass, get some free bets, get some free wagers, and get to participate in these tournaments as well. And also E4E,
Definitely not
right?
something you want to miss. Always don't forget to follow as well on Twitter, on X, and on Twitch as well. So yeah. Last game of the night. It has been a journey, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely has been a quite a crazy journey. in this tournament, man. Like this, I've seen amazing comps and some crits that have I have been missing them out. Like it's been a long time since I saw those crits. So good, good thing that we're seeing them. Here we go.
All right, all right, all right. Let's see.
Okay, so guys, type in who you think will be winning.
What do we expect? Who do we expect? Honestly, I think Zab might make a comeback here. There is a big chance he might make a comeback here. Very huge chance. But
Yeah.
in the cases that Sake does make a comeback, he is a favorite drink.
Yeah.
We'll see for sure.
We'll see. We'll see.
But the goldfish value, yeah. Gunlock said it best. It really is the goldfish value. But seeing as how he did tech around something that denies him that, so it's up in the air on what they'll end up playing. So we see that he is capable of playing something else aside from that Dawn that could potentially win him the game. Like I said, it was just 8 HP. So if he gets a different set of cards or a different play to make, it's still possible, right?
Mhm. Yeah, definitely possible, man. It's and these were close matches. This was not like a one-sided thing. You see some of the players that like they just they just go ham. Like this you see two actually survive, three actually surviving, even forcing your opponents to surrender. But with these kind of matches, it's like you see those axes, or rather those players just go on to the end. So this is what we want to see, man. This is what Axie is all about, and I'm really happy to be participating or to be casting one of these tournaments. Uh, and yeah, amazing.
Oh yeah,
You
for
know,
sure, for sure. Working with top hitters like E4E or Tribally, definitely something that you should be proud of casting for. And as we grow bigger into the opening of the Ronin network, it just goes higher from here.
yo,
And who knows? Who knows? I mean, we've seen Chief like opening Pokemon packs. Who
Hmm.
knows? We might not limit ourselves to just to just Web3 stuff. We may, who knows? Who knows? We might start betting on Pokemon games or Magic the Gathering games or Marvel Snap. You still into that?
yeah, yeah. I'm still playing some, but not as frequently as before, man. It's like it's dude, I'm playing like a lot of Web3 games and then Marvel Snap. Sometimes, yeah,
There's way too
it's
many.
actually
There's way
exciting.
too many Web3 games. We gotta pick
Too
favorites.
many, too many, too many Web3 games. Anyway. So let's go into the action right now. Here at the finals of Game 3, Sab versus Sake. And now Sake went in to a triple lunch team, and Zab went in with the team that they came in over at the first match. Which one will win? Type it in over the chat. Biko, what do you think?
All right, so I was talking about this earlier. I'm a bit iffy on that back line reptile though. It's I'm a bit curious on how this will be executed, but it does make sense. Because at the end of it all, if it does end up becoming a 1v1 situation with Sake's back line and the mid line Dawn on the side of Zab, it really depends how well the draws are and how well they play the mid to late game. Because once they
Mhm.
do end up in the late game, maybe you're lacking some energy, maybe you're lacking some cards that you really need. But the teal shell is a melee card, so the Indian star is perfect, but he also needs to deal with the bird right after. So if he can keep that bird alive until the late game, it might prove to be a bit difficult for Sake to make a comeback.
Right. So yeah, as long as he makes sure, but that that bird is not gonna be surviving, it's definitely possible for him to continue getting that win. But yeah, I want to see what he's gonna be doing now, guys. And there you go, first one. Oh
Oh,
wow,
that
triple
hurt.
energy steal.
Oh, that
Oh wow.
hurts. Oh, that hurts.
Oh
Man,
ho ho ho.
Zab
First
right off
salvo.
the bat. Right off the bat, just man, spilling so much blood in the very beginning, and that is not going to be good for him. It is now a 2v3 situation here. The lunge spears are well, the scaly spears are already gone, and how could a comeback occur here this time? Mid line's already
Oh
dead.
man,
Yeah, I don't think there's any coming back from this. What do you think?
dude, it's definitely kind of difficult considering that Zab also has Cottontail, so he can just sacrifice the front line and then just wait for the cards to line up.
Yep.
And he can also use the redirection so that the damage will be moving towards the back. And look at this, and he does it and goes on with air dagger to draw as well, which is also important. And look at this, man, the
Oh, he's
damage
just
output.
dead.
Yeah, it's almost, yeah. There you go.
It's just over. That's
Yeah,
GG's
over.
already. And Zab
Woohoo!
wins the qualifiers, which means he gets to have a ban on the king tomorrow. Sake, you played well, but you still qualify regardless. That triple
Yeah,
energy break at the very beginning was just too massive of a difference. And of course, yeah, you should always be watching out for that thing.
yeah,
That's why people have moved on to Goda, because if they don't steal anything, they still deal damage at the end of the day. So yeah, a lot of
yeah,
value for him.
yeah. Call Zab Mr. Steel Yo Energy
Steal
and
your energy, steal your
energy.
thrill.
First turn, round two, getting three energy steals with no cards being played from Sake's side. Yep, that's golden right there. But of course, you cannot beat the last stand play that was a possible clip a while ago.
Oh yeah,
And
for
yeah,
sure. I mean, I don't think he ended up qualifying, but yeah, it's still the last stand play was still a big deal. So yeah, anything to wrap this up, Excelsior.
yeah, and with that, guys, again, thank you for watching the Tribally Contested King qualifiers. Don't forget also tomorrow we're going to be having some more action with the King already present as the top two players extract the prizes from him. And with that, of course, Biku, any last words?
Any last words? Tacos or something. I'm hungry. But yeah, thank you so much for everybody that watched. Thank you so much for everyone that placed your best today. If you didn't get a chance to, we still have tomorrow against the King. So a lot of action tomorrow. Still gonna be casting with my man Excelsior. And yeah, it has been nice. It has been very nice. It's been a
Yeah.
smooth tournament so far. And tomorrow it's gonna be bloody.
Yeah, definitely gonna be bloody. See you guys tomorrow for another tribally contest. Thank you to E4E for also organizing this tournament and tribally for making everything happen. This is it, guys. See you tomorrow, and we'll be back for more action. Just watch the Twitter or Twitter account of tribally and E4E for any further announcements. And of course, you're gonna be watching the clips right there being posted from all the action that has happened in day one for
All right.
Tribally Contest. See you guys
See you guys
and stay
tomorrow.
active. Bye bye.
Bye bye.